Oh, are we live?
Oh, it's time. It's time to.
I'm going to do the standard thing of, are we live?
Okay,
I'm
looking at the chat.
Can you...
Filter through. Hello, can you hear us, Johnny? Can everyone hear us?
Oh, people are saying hello.
Yes.
People
okay.
are saying
Good.
hello in
We
all
are.
caps.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our final stream of the Kickstarter, not including the redonkulous amounts of streaming content and stuff that we're going to have to do afterwards, having met a monstrous amount of stretch goals. But before we continue,
It's a lot of stuff.
We should introduce ourselves first. So, after you, Helen.
Oh, hey, I am Helen. Last time I said I was a Rusty Quill veteran, but this time I'm going to promote myself better.
Good.
I host and direct Enthusiasm, which is Rusty Quill's first and only chat show podcast. I was Azu in Rusty Quill Gaming. I was Enola in Stella Firma. I was Melanie's therapist Laverne in the Magnus archives. I was... Yes, I did some voiceover work for Outliers. I did some voice work on Thrice Forgotten. Only a little bit. I think I was a guard that died quickly. What am I missing? I script edited for Inexplicables.
I mean, all of your inclusivity work as well.
Oh yes, I'm the head of inclusion.
Did you even mention Rusty Quill Gaming?
Yeah, it was in there. It was in there.
Yeah, as it was in there. Yes, I do lots of things with Rusty Quill.
And I'll go next then. I am Alexander J Newall. I am the founder and CEO of Rusty Quill Limited. He, him, and I basically am going to be directing Protocol as I directed Magnus Archives.
Yeah. Johnny, who are you?
Rusty boy.
Your boy, John.
Johnny, hello. Roach was in Magnus Archives. I was on Enthusiasm a couple of times.
You were, and it was great.
I had a great time, and we'll be writing, sort of co-show running Magnus Protocol with Alex. Will I be in it?
I mean,
is that something we can reveal today?
We know.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we know.
We know.
Helen doesn't know.
Helen doesn't know. Helen won't know. No.
Can I put a bet on it?
I mean, it depends what you're willing to bet.
No, because
No! Twitch terms of service. No bets. No bets. No gambling. No gambling here.
No
Twitch.
gambling.
No gambling. There'll be no gambling here. Right. Okay. I've got a whole mess of information I need to get out of the way at the start of this, so chat will need to bear with me as I just go through so much. Okay. Right. Yeah. First things first, then. Trigger warnings for this one in that we're going to be doing some stuff involving like guns and zombies and exploding things.
Yeah, there's going to be gunfire, there's going to be blood, there's going to be apocalypse, there's going to be undead. What?
No, I'm. In order to see your beautiful faces, I'm having to have the stream open in a little window.
Sure.
Aww.
And Martin, I think. Martin needed to turn my volume up, so I just saw on the stream volume over my face as my volume as I was made louder.
Yeah.
We are flawless in our transitions.
Yeah. What else for Left 4 Dead? Jump scares in Left 4 Dead. Sudden loud noises. Oh,
we're not doing it straight out the gate, to be clear. We'll call it when it comes up, but just as an FYI, that will be a chunk of this stream.
And I will be screaming.
There may also be jump scares in the rest of the stream.
Also...
What?
I'm a well-respected horror writer. Keep you on your toes.
I think I might have lost my voice.
Stunning.
Stunning.
How dare you? You know that I am susceptible to these things.
Thank you so much.
Of course I do. Why else would I do?
Okay, right. So, we have a lot of admin to cover, jump scares aside. So with that in mind, first things first. Last time, Martin's out there vomiting from that, so thank you for that, Johnny. So, First things first, I believe, as of the time that we're on now, we have hit 650,000, which means we are on for a UK tour.
Like this morning, I was like, "Oh yeah, can't wait to use this stream, and we're going to be pushing for that 650,000. Maybe we'll nudge it over, and it's already done." And I'm like, I'm going to be honest, chat. I believe in you. I love you. But I don't think you're getting us over 800,000 over the course of this stream.
I mean, that's going to be that's a big...
Yeah, they might take that as a challenge.
Again, this is not a clever marketing thing. This is just mathematically, it'd be extremely impressive.
Mathematically, I don't think we're hitting that. So, like, I'm currently in the like, I don't know what I'm pushing for. I'm just.
We are celebrating. We are celebrating.
It's a celebration.
We're gonna get in a van and sing like the Max and Paddy song as we travel around.
And we'll be filming it because we've got documentaries that we've got to do as well. We've been filming some of that today. So, in terms of admin to cover, first things first, the Kickstarter ends Tuesday at around, I want to say, 3:30 p.m.-ish. The reason I'm saying that is I know it's slightly later than that, but it might be at like, I don't know, 3:33 and 30 seconds, in which case I don't want you to be annoyed because you missed it by 30 seconds. So this is going to be carrying on and running till Tuesday, so please don't forget. Go on, Johnny.
Oh, no, I've shrunk.
Oh. Oh no! Oh look! Martin! Alright, we'll work on that.
So while Johnny continues to sink and bail out his... Oh, there you go.
You're fine.
So, in terms of stuff to cover today, we've got quite a lot. First things, has everyone seen the T-shirt design that's been revealed on the Kickstarter?
I have.
I have.
I legitimately love it.
Very
that
cool.
was absolutely made by April, and she crushed it. I think it's really good. And yeah, to confirm, that isn't going to be the logo for the show. That is the Kickstarter thing, but there's already clues out there via that no one has caught, which pleases me immensely.
I've seen some people digging into the clues and going in some wild directions.
Oh, Johnny can sign off on. I dug in stupidly deep.
Oh, I'm really enjoying the writing of this for a lot of reasons. Firstly, is this is going to sound kind of soppy, but I really love writing with Alex.
I'll say that on public. Writing with Johnny has been the single most pleasant professional experience I've ever had. It's absolutely fantastic.
It's just great. We gel very well together in terms of how we write, and but this one has been really fun because with the Magnus Archives, I very much was coming to Alex and being like, I've got these ideas, I've got this rubric, I've put this all together, and Alex being like, yeah, okay, that's pretty good. I mean, ditch that bit and turn that bit off. This bit we want to draw out, but not till season 4, which is one of the reasons that I work very well with Alex, is because I'm very much like, and he's very like,
I think that is a perfect summation of your personalities. Johnny going, ha! And Alex going, ha!
Certainly as writers, yeah. And but this one, I was very much like, okay, so Magnus Archives was very much like me taking all my horror thoughts and like disgorging them into a podcast. And so I was like, for Protocol, I kind of like, I want to see Alex's like way of going about it. Like I want Alex to be a bit more forefront in, like,
Alex has brought his little black book
thing. And it's been so delightful to see, because every time we're having a weekly sessions at the moment, going through the writing and putting together the finishing up the Bible, and he's been bringing it and being like, Johnny, I've been doing some research. And, the conspiracy edge in his voice is always it's wonderful.
I know secrets, Helen.
I know you do. Last I heard, you were looking into Actually, I don't.
I'll
No,
say
no,
the last.
no.
I will say, because it's sort of some of it's already out there, is the most recent thing I was looking up and having to do a deep research into is heraldry.
Yeah.
Heraldry for all of
Oh,
you
yeah.
US fans, and I'll tell you what, that is gibberish. That is
But that's-
absolute
also,
nonsense.
That's just civil service, like British aerospace.
No one
government
needs to
bullshit.
know what a sinister canton is, but I do, and it's not as exciting as it sounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so other things that we should cover while we're here. I have some things to show off as various things have come through. So first things first. Ooh, so this is the dice set, which I believe is still a bolt-on available on the Kickstarter because there's still stock. This is for the Rusty Quill Gaming, and it is the dice that have the custom 20 symbols and so on. Very shiny, very nice. Sorry, it's a bit bright, so you're mostly just seeing a red ball. But trust me, it's lovely.
I've also seen them in person. They're very nice. They don't the camera does not do them justice.
Absolutely
No,
not.
they're lovely.
But these are still available, and so if you want to support the Kickstarter but want to get a thing, I can recommend that as a thing.
Yes.
Speaking of other things I've been instructed to show off, I can't show all of it because it would defeat the point. I don't think Martin knows what this is.
Oh, yeah, I saw this.
Any guesses what
I
this
don't- I'm
is,
not sure
Johnny?
what
You
this
won't
is.
know what this is either. I can't show you what's on the other side.
But we can see it.
We can see it.
Oh, it's a stamp.
In order
Is it
to
like a-
confirm and verify official merchandise, we have a basically now official company merchandise stamping and stuff, so that way you know when you receive stuff, it's proper, it's verified, it came
ours.
from us, it's properly ours, and it'll
Alex.
even have a special ink that we can double check on and stuff.
Alex, come closer.
What?
Come closer.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing. I really like it, but we were like, no, we absolutely want to make sure. And yes, for chat, it is very civil service. That's not an accident. It'll be stamped and approved with sign-offs and habeas corpus and all that good stuff. Okay, moving on to a last show-off.
Yeah.
I have here. Admittedly, it's a little out of date in that it was sent a while ago for me to confirm quality. We have here. In one of our initial prototype runs for the Magnus mic. And so we can open this and have a gander for people. But there's a few bits of info that are worth sharing before I do. One is for anyone who is wondering, it comes with a lifetime warranty. If you obviously you do need to activate that warranty, but that means that it literally it will just work for you forever, and if it doesn't, get another one so it can continue working for you. And that's pretty good in a mic. A couple of other things to bear in mind because people have been asking. Technically it is a super cardioid. So that is a type of microphone that picks up a little bit of noise behind it so that it gets better pickup at the front. But this is a particular brand of supercardioid which has very minimal pickup behind. And it is a dynamic, so it is a bit more forgiving than condenser microphones for anyone who knows those things. And then last but not least, once we unbox it, I can show you one other thing. It is shipping with various additional elements which won't be in this box. This is just for showing off the mic itself. But
I really like all those words you just said that I totally understood.
well, some people care a lot. Okay.
I care. I care not zero. Like a dynamic
Whoa.
supercardioid.
So
I'm like,
unfortunately, the lighting's horrendous here, but I don't know if you're starting to see the engraved elements. I'm doing a terrible job showing it off. But the last thing, which I guarantee you people will get wrong, and I totally understand why it's forgivable. It's happened to people we've worked with before. This is a microphone you talk into the end of, not the side of. It's a different microphone to some of the others. So you speak into the
I'm
end.
talking into the side of a microphone right now.
So yeah, you speak
Yeah.
you speak into the end of it, but it's got a lot of anti-pop stuff built into it as well. So it handles things very
can I
well.
hold it?
Microphone you
Yes.
I
eat,
would like to hold
not a
it.
Yes.
microphone you snog.
And then last but not least, exactly, yeah, absolutely. And
What?
it is an XLR mount, but it's shipping with conversion cables and so on. And so that you don't blow things up, read your instructions. It doesn't need phantom power. As someone who has set themselves on fire before now with other microphones, It doesn't need phantom power.
What do you mean you set yourself on fire?
Oh, have I never shared that? Okay, cool. So,
Oh,
for the
God.
very, very first recording Rusty Quill ever did as a test recording, I was testing various mics on myself. And we were like, oh, these mics are expensive. You know what's cheap? Lapel mics. And then we can use them for video later. So what I did is I managed to then go, oh, it's a DC line-in, meaning which is a specific, like, normal microphone jack.
Okay.
I was like, but this desk is XLR. I'll get an adapter. Boom! Exploded on my chest and set me on fire. So I learned a lot about microphones on that day.
The desolation was coming for you already.
Absolutely. But yes, that microphone... I know chat. I know a lot of chat
Alex
are there
is just
going, I should have
Alex
known
is
better.
like, if I can find a way to plug my microphone directly into my mains power, I can talk to my house.
All I'm saying is, I am very aware, chat, that a lot of you are looking at me like, but you know about audio, how could you be so stupid? You learn by mistakes, okay? So I thought what I'd do is make every mistake it's possible to make.
Fair.
Okay, so other things to cover here.
Oh.
We have... oh, yeah! So we've unlocked various elements, including, as some of our social stretch goals, which haven't all yet unlocked, the ARG will be doing some more ARG elements and mystery stuff.
Excellent. I won't be doing that because I'm shit at puzzles.
I've gone really deep down the conspiracy hole and been plucking stuff for that. So expect that to plug in quite a lot, because I got a bit extra, as I am wont to do.
Yeah.
And so, as a last little bit of admin, I've been given some things to cover from the sort of technical side. So, first things first is we've made some adjustments to goals so we can get more things out for people. If we hit 10,000 backers, we're going to unlock the social stretch goals that have yet to unlock.
Okay.
So we can either do it via social stretch or we can do it by number of backers. And that is including a Magnus fanfic showcase. Obviously, writers have to nominate their own work, and then we'll basically be doing stuff like that on stream.
What are going to be the guidelines for the Magnus fanfic? Because that's no pun intended, but that is a whole can of worms.
Those will be revealed. Like the conditions thereof will be revealed if we hit that. Most likely, I would say, don't expect it immediately. Don't immediately jump on. Like, it's realistically, we're going to need a little bit of time to recover after the Kickstarter, but those will be revealed with some like nothing to do with insert thing here, and I'm not going to say that thing because immediately people will just send that thing. Same for fan art contest stuff, and I believe the Johnny
I think it'll probably be the 7% of Magnus Archives fan fiction that would not kill me instantly to look upon.
Oh, fun fact, it will need to be verified though by other staff before it hits Johnny and I due to our rules regarding reading fanfics. Funnily enough.
because we've
what do you mean verified?
So basically, we need
yes, this is a fan fiction.
It's mostly people reading it and checking that effectively that it isn't like wildly offensive and hurtful.
Oh, okay.
And then the other one would be something like, "Hi, this seems really close to what you guys are working on, so we should probably not let you see that, so that way you can't accidentally kind of crit."
That means that if I get to vet it, you'll have to tell me all the secrets, and I'm very excited about that possibility.
Well, I'll tell you more secrets. Additionally, on the social stretch goals was a writing workshop with Johnny and I. Again, if we hit the 9,000 backers, it's an alternate way to hit the same goals. I've been told as well, if we hit the ludicrous figure of 11,000 backers, which for people who don't know their Kickstarters and what we're doing, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot. We are looking to unlock the exclusive fan meet, which is something that would be fun, but I don't want to give too many details on. So I'm just going to say that that's a thing where it'll be themed. I'll say that.
I saw a quick question in chat.
Yes.
Do you know when the ARG might be being...
At this stage, no. It's categorically not happening till next year.
Okay.
Like, being very, very open with people. For these stretch goals, please do not expect us to be dropping them over the Christmas period, holiday period, sorry.
Yeah.
For the simple reason that a lot of people have been working very hard for a long time
We
to
are
make
all
this
on
happen.
holiday.
People do need a little bit of a rest first.
We're all gonna lie
So-
down
thank
for
God.
2 weeks.
No, I'm not, Johnny. I'm not immediately jumping us into.
Oh no! My thank God was I was looking in the chat and they also heard exclusive fan meet.
Nom nom nom! Delicious fan
I
meat.
was listening and I was like, I can't say anything. I can't be like, ooh, exclusive fan meet, you say. But Chad have done that for me, so
Understood.
That's all good.
The last thing that I've been told to make sure I cover in terms of the admin is letting people know what happens next once the campaign finishes. So this is just sort of basic functions of how things work, people that we're working with, and so on. So it's normal to wait at least 2 weeks while Kickstarter collates the funds and so on. So when the Kickstarter closes, they'll be collating funds. If there's an issue, they get in contact like, hi, we tried to take payment, but we haven't been able to. Is there a problem? Blah, blah, blah. That takes a little bit of time. After that, all the backers receive surveys and support through Backer Kit, which is someone who we are partnered with to help us in fulfillment. They're the ones who are going to be making sure that, you get what you're meant to, when you're meant to, and keep kept up to date as to when you're going to get, things like that. More info will be available in the campaign updates as well. The Backer Kit will be doing things like if you need to change an address or names, prefers sizes of merch and so on. I'm not sure of the sizes. I think we've got all the way from small to 5XL. I'd have to double check, but I think that's correct.
Okay.
And for anyone who hasn't used Backer Kit before, it's the leading platform for post-crowdfunding support. We're already dealing with them. We've already been speaking with our rep and things like that. So they are all set basically to start handling and assisting in that. But obviously we'll stay involved, but they are very much there to make life as easy as possible. So if you've got queries and concerns, they'll be able to work through and make sure that everything works. With that in mind then, the last thing before we jump on is just reminding people, this is for a Kickstarter. Just FYI. We are raising funds for the Magnus Protocol, which is a continuation of the Magnus Archives. You can go to I'm not doing the full URL, Johnny. You can go to Kickstarter.com and look up the Magnus Archives, and we are on there. It has all of the info for how it's breaking down, what's unlocked, what we can unlock, what we're giving away, and all that good stuff. I think there's also a link on the Twitch page at the moment, but there's also more info at rustyquill.com. Okay.
So, sorry, start again. A Kickstarter.
Ah, yes.
I'll start kicking in a minute, I'll tell you that. Right.
No, there's so much precarious equipment in here.
It is me. I am the Kickstarter.
So I believe at this point I've taken a little long time to get through everything because there was so much to get through, but that's all of that done. So with that in mind, I believe that we are going to be jumping across to do a session of Jackbox in a game I've not played before.
No.
So
I haven't played this either.
So
It's a
Johnny,
new one.
Can I confirm, Martin, that we are good to go on Jackbox?
We're good at least to get people into the room.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
In that case, we should begin
I love to be in
populating
rooms.
the room. So with that in mind, let me know, and then we'll have our various guests on here and we can start introducing people.
Yay! Love to do an introduction. Be careful of that cow.
That is a good cow, though. That is a good cow. I like that cow. How are we doing? We good? Ooh. Yes, chat. There is a cow in the shed. It's
Yeah.
a good cow, although Martin's just standing on the cow.
Don't pay attention to the cow.
Pay no attention to the cow in the corner.
Oh no, I'm getting smaller.
You committed to Johnny.
Right.
Oh, hello.
Oh, wow. Okay, we got everyone in one go. Okay, cool.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hello.
With that in mind, I think it would probably be best if I ask people to introduce themselves because I don't want to make any errors and want to make sure that everyone's here. So with that in mind, Bravest first, please do introduce yourself.
All right, I'm here. It's me, Harlan.
Hey, Harlan.
I make Malevolent. I'm the little red die with the V on it to make it extra confusing.
Oh, yes.
My name is
Very good.
Harlan Guthrie. I make Malevolent.
Yes.
I do everything on Malevolent, so you'll know my voice from many different badly played roles. And I'm excited to be here, and the chat is excited for me to be here too. Thanks.
Yay.
Lovely to have you, Harlan.
Am I the only one with a camera on?
We had him a moment ago in the green room.
I mean, I can turn it on. It doesn't.
You're
I don't-
suddenly
I'm not against
self-conscious.
it.
Yeah.
Hey!
A face. Hi.
There, a face to the name. Yeah, I'll turn it back on.
And a
so it's
lovely
not-
face it is too.
Yeah.
I wore my Christmassy sort of.
Love it.
Ah, yes.
Let's season. Anyway, yeah.
Who's this person in a
Excited to be here.
blue t-shirt?
Yes, who's next? Who's
Yeah.
next?
It's green, actually.
Oh,
My
sorry.
name's Alex C. Telander, and I'm the creator and writer for the Ostium podcast and
Ah.
the Cersei podcast, which we just joined. And the T-shirt is some Ostium merchandise I had to show off.
Oh,
Nice.
And very happy to be here, yeah.
Lovely to have you here, Alex.
lovely. Who else do we have?
Who I will hereafter refer to as Better Alex.
No, don't do this.
I suppose I'll go next. I'll turn my camera on for this one. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. I am Shaun Pellington, the creator, writer, and Elliot in Wake of Corrosion, and I thought I'd bless you all with my wonderful face.
Yeah.
I hope we're all doing well, and yeah, really glad to be here.
Hello, Shaun. Oh,
Martin,
Oh no.
Martin's kicking cows like I does.
you've got some good hair on you, Shaun.
Thank you. It's actually
Oh, they're very lovely,
camera.
lads.
Look at this. It's
Yes.
still going. It's still going.
Oh.
Although it is covering my Wake of Corrosion t-shirt.
Oh, well, then maybe
There
if
you
you
go.
just cut the hair off on one side, then you can have the best of
Yeah.
Just
Was I supposed to wear Malevolent merch? I wear a Christmas shirt.
No,
feel like
I
it would've been
don't
better.
know. I'm wearing my merch. I'm wearing because I wrote Tomi by Junji Ito. So,
You're not what I expected.
And I'm wearing our new range of entirely black upon black merchandise. The design is absolutely incredible, but it's just not picking up for some reason.
And
The
I am
minimalist
wearing
view.
I'm wearing Blackbeard's flag.
Who else do we have? Who else do
Very
we have?
holiday-esque.
Yeah.
Hi,
I know-
I'm
I know these
Annie.
voices.
I'll go now.
Oh, Annie, hello.
Hi there. I unlike the others, I do not have a face, or rather, do not have a working camera. at the moment,
Okay.
but hi.
Oh, you're just
I'm
mysterious.
Annie. I use she/her pronouns. I'm an audio editor on RQ from Magnus and many other things. Voice of actor, accent, Stella Firma, also a streamer and a musician. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
hello.
Hi.
Who's
I
next?
think that means I have to go next. I
Yeah.
think it's me. All right. I don't even know how my camera works. Hi, everybody. I'm Kathy. I'm audio master at Rusty
Kathy.
Quill. Hello. And I am so excited to see everybody in chat. Hi, chat. I'm so happy. It's been so long. Oh, goodness. Happy to be here. Excited.
Okay, I'm just
What are we
checking
doing?
my list. Who else have we got? Is that everyone? I think
That's everyone.
that's all of us. Good. Good.
Ooh.
So, Martin, I have no idea what this game is, which makes it very difficult to play host and pretend to introduce it. What is?
This game is non-sensory. It's a game that
Okay.
we're playing today on stream.
So this has been a game that's
So
been
so helpful.
So this is a game that's been
great.
heavily recommended us to play, called Non-Sensory, which is the newest from the newest Jackbox, I think. But
Yeah.
I've literally never played it. I've just been told, oh, it's dead good. You'll really like it.
Nope.
So
Someone has
I've got-
started it, and there's usually an explanation.
Someone's
at the
started the
beginning.
game.
Let's transition into
Oh.
that and hopefully
Is
hear
there
what we're
is there like
Oh,
a central
whoops.
screen we should be?
Oh, that is a terrifying monkey.
Study unlocking
Oh, hello.
your powers of non-sensory perception.
Don't like you.
that's a very harsh first impression, Johnny.
Oh,
Test.
It's got a thing on its head.
what? Okay, right.
Everyone will begin with a similar writing task based on this category.
Okay.
Make up
alright.
a person's name. The rest of the information about what you'll write
Make up a
and where
person's
your
name.
secret number sits on the range should be on your device now. Try to write an answer that will
Oh, I
follow
see.
participants towards guessing your secret number, or just write an answer that makes sense for you. Let your inner mind guide you.
No, I locked mine in too quickly.
Where's the room code? What am I doing wrong here?
The room code is in the general description.
I like the music. I forgot it's a Jackbox. That means I get to listen to new music.
I can't hear them. I can't hear the music.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
none of us can hear it. Only you can.
Good.
Is there really music?
My rendition's basically perfect.
By the way,
Is it going to be everyone's trying to guess which is the real one and which who's...
No, it's going to be basically they say like on when it said make up a person's name on your phone, it gave you like a person's name who is
Yeah. No,
X out of 10 thing. You have to guess what out of 10 the person.
Oh!
Wait,
shit!
and we
Oh!
do want
I didn't-
people
I
to
didn't
pick
get
it, not
that at
pick
all.
it.
I don't.
Okay,
I
so
don't.
It's
We're gonna find out.
It's wavelength. It's the board game.
Your wavelength. What's wavelength?
Yes.
I don't know.
It's this.
Get on the wavelength, Helen.
I never know what
It's
Johnny's
this
talking
board game
about.
with like a dial that you turn. It's really
We'll
good.
begin with this.
It's a.
Okay.
How likely is it
Toy.
that this person is a medieval European monarch? And this participant's answer.
I mean,
Yeah.
Use your device to hone in on the correct number. That includes you too, audience. After you guess, feel free to let us know what you're feeling. You could use your device to share your emotional
Oh yeah.
Oh.
The audience code I think is probably covered up at the moment.
Yes. Can we give it out?
are we okay to give out the code?
Yeah.
let me add you
Well, Johnny's done it now anyway, so.
confidence button. Nice.
I mean, it's on the.
How close
I
were we?
see.
I'm measuring your mind power by how close you got to the secret.
Hey.
Ah.
Okay.
Got close.
Oh. Oh.
Minus successes here.
Oh, so it's how close to the average of the
writer
people's
gets
confidence
points
you
for
are.
Every player that got close.
Apparently, yeah. That's pretty good.
These
Because I
answers are
understood the
less
percentage and tried to just
impressive.
make the most medieval European monarch
Let's go
name I
again.
could. Because
Same
the Carlings were a line
But
of
now
medieval
it's
European
this
monarchs.
participant's answer.
And,
Fair enough.
I
You know what? That's not a bad shout.
I didn't understand the question.
There are a lot
It
of
literally
Richards.
mean anything.
Yeah, there are a lot of Richards, but it's not often you get, this is King Richard! Full stop.
Like a first thing.
King Charles, hello King Richard. Ah, Queen Bob! Like, it's informal, I'll give you that.
100%. 100%. Here we
Dick.
Confidence.
Ooh.
So wait, so the green one is, so you were asked to make it 80% likely.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh yeah, I did not do that. I did not do that at all.
Oh
I
no.
think
In a murder mystery.
it's
Let's
fine.
see the
You've been
response.
circling gradually the rules of the game, and I think we've got them.
Okay.
Okay.
By process of failure.
Okay, well, statistically, this is 16.6%.
That's what I was thinking.
But
What do you mean? Oh, is that a Cluedo reference?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, I've never
Well,
played it.
but at the same time, yeah, okay.
Love the music.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Here's what we were hoping to hit.
I can't hear the
Whoa.
music.
Okay, I didn't know! I thought it was to get us as likely as possible. Now I know.
Ah.
Now I know, and it's
Continuing
fine.
with the
Ah.
same question.
Okay.
Let's see the response.
First game's usually a bit of a mulligan on a new jackpot scheme anyway.
Yeah.
What is a mulligan? People talk about it all
So
the time.
mulligan, it's a term from golf. It means you are allowed to take the shot again because there was an environmental factor that's unavoidable, not your fault, and therefore you should be allowed to take the shot again.
All right. So if you get like hit by lightning.
So it's one that comes up. It's like if you hit a bird. But yeah,
That's an extreme example.
technically, if you got struck by lightning, that would probably be a mulligan. Yes.
Well, in my
I
head,
know it.
in my head, it's really common, like to hold up a big metal
These
rod
missed the mark.
in a wide open space. It makes you likely
Oh, and
to
I'm
get hit.
afraid he has been struck by lightning, so that'll definitely affect his
Oh, that's a bad miss.
That's a bad miss.
I know it
This is on a
mostly
scale
from
from
deck
1
building
to 10.
games where a mulligan is where you get to redraw your opening hand.
How was it? Okay.
It's open.
I'm adding confidence to all my
I-
hands, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
double-
absolutely. You're not going in with confidence. What are you doing?
What does adding a confidence do?
No idea.
I don't know, but I'm doing it.
Double or
It's
nothing?
like you double it down, and then if you get it wrong, you lose more points.
I
If
think
you get
it's
it
the
right,
double
you
or
gain
nothing.
more points.
Where does the truth lie?
So
I also want to say this one wasn't mine, but when I got the same prompt and I did not read the word nickname, so that should be fun.
I
Oh.
also didn't read that.
No, I didn't read
nickname.
that.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
my logic was, if your nickname is Ferdinand D'Angelo, that's pretty nice.
I'm not here to read. What am I, a reader? No, I'm a writer.
And we all know writers never read.
Writers don't read.
Worst thing you can
I keep
do is
saying
a
I'm one of the few directors you'll meet who's made more podcasts than he's listened.
Oh, shut up.
That is a comedy reference. That is not me being a dick. Just to be very clear.
Yeah, I can't read, so...
Yeah, Johnny dictates everything
Oh, okay.
to infinite monkeys.
Oh, bold statement there, Harlan.
What? Yeah, I go bold.
Six
That's very
out of 10.
fancy. Cletus
Harlan's like, Cletus, god damn!
Hello,
That's
my
a man
name
with
is
a monocle.
Cletus McGill. I'm here to buy your painting.
Oh god, you're actually selling it to me. That's not
I
okay.
could make it work.
Oof!
I don't understand how the point system has worked at all.
It clearly
I
isn't
feel good
because I'm
about-
near the
I
bottom.
feel good about mine minus mine.
Harlan,
Harlan, how did this happen?
It's fine, it's golf rules. You're doing amazing. It means that if you lie asleep in bed, you'll get a hole in one.
Okay,
Punishing your
I think I've-
hubris for the infinite confidence.
Oh no, we
I'm
have to
going
draw.
doubling down on all the confidence.
I think I've figured out the situation.
Draw a monster.
Okay. All right.
What's
Your
Gurnjin?
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I'm so bad at drawing.
They don't have any of the shortcuts from the other games, so it's all terrible.
I've just realised I've just drawn a cat. I'm just gonna have to.
Have you?
Yeah, I drew a cat.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
And now to add the monster bit.
Oh no.
You know what this character needs? More knees.
Oh no.
Very few things aren't better with more knees.
Oh god.
You know what? Knees are a terrible invention.
Knees are
Actually.
awful.
I didn't realize they were
They are
invented.
actually they're terrible. You know, before 1940, everyone just walked around with just straight legs. The whole time. It's why the videos everyone looks like that.
Oh, no.
And actually, fun fact: it was the same committee that invented knees that also decided to introduce color. So ultimately,
I
you know,
see.
Alex, I'm trying to draw a monster. Be quiet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Johnny.
I'm done. I'm good. All's well.
Confidence in an answer. After you choose your answer, you can tap and hold the confidence button to get bonus points for being close.
I really enjoy that our light bulbs spell out
You'll lose
churn.
points instead.
Yeah.
Churn.
I don't know what
Jade.
churn is, but it sounds filthy.
Oh.
The dairy industry.
Oh,
Put your tongue in my turn.
oh my god.
You can't have churn straight from the source. It needs to be pasteurized, Helen.
The churn is too potent.
You'll catch
I need-
something.
I need to stop locking in my confidence. I'm not going to.
It's because that's just how you go through life. You're like,
Like, because the thing is,
100%
I'll be honest. If I hadn't locked in my confidence every time, I would actually be in the lead. But
I'm too good at creating basketball abominations. Clearly.
One notable
I was
success.
It is.
Oh yeah!
How? Like, how could you think he was a 10? He has single figures of knees.
I don't know. I see 2 knees per foot.
Yeah, I thought
He's
they was as
slightly
tall as the
short.
basketball. No?
He's got S knees.
Oh wow.
Wibbling is. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I mean that's a 10. Well, these are all 10s.
Yeah.
How are these 10s?
No, look at those long uniforms.
That's a low 3. Because in order to get on the court, okay, it's going to have to be naked because they don't make uniforms in that size, and then it'll get a penalty.
It's not uniform.
You're not
or
thinking
naked.
about these. Yes, those are the only 2 states of being.
I can't.
Uniform
I
or
can say nothing.
naked.
It's,
Oh my god.
obviously.
Oh,
Stand out
oh,
here.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not a 10 because he's not actually taller. He still needs to reach
Yeah.
up.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He isn't psychically bonded with the basketball
Is
yet.
this?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see the response.
Aw.
I mean,
okay.
I do.
All right.
I do actually find that quite sinister in a kind of uncanny valley way.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It reminds me of something. I don't
That was
know.
the downside of this prompt for me.
Aw.
This is the problem when it's just like, how
Add
scary is this
confidence
monster? It's
every
really
time.
unfair to, like, let's say that was a 1. You've asked a series of horror experts for what their 1 is?
Yeah.
A stat
true.
Like,
that
I'll be
always
honest.
draws the
For me,
attention.
it is very
Now,
hard
what
for
is
there
it?
to be anything lower than a 4 because because at the end of the day, I'm such a talented horror writer. I can make anything scary.
Well, no, me and Johnny had a big argument about this.
About who was the most talented
No,
writer.
I mean, naturally. But, okay, what's the least scary
Let's see the
location you can come up with?
My room.
Yeah, I remember this.
No, room's
No,
gonna be
oh no,
terrible.
Helen.
Well,
Room is
Oh, Helen,
rampant
I can
for
make
horror.
your room so scary.
That's
Aw,
very
you're so
ominous.
happy.
And now you're scared of your own room. That's how easy it is. See, I was suggesting something like Benidorm, right? Because it's not that it doesn't have to be like lovely. It just
Alex,
has to be
I don't-
so mundane.
The real
Alex, I was
answer
part of this
Yeah.
conversation. I don't remember what Benidorm is.
It's a place.
It's a popular tourist place in Spain.
Oh, okay.
Because you suggested, I think, Magaluf, and I was like, no, Benidorm. Now that's slightly
I
less
put
scary.
hearts. Why? It's not
Oh,
scary.
wow.
But also
It's not
big
too hard.
teeth. Also big scary teeth.
Yeah,
because I
exactly.
didn't read the full
I was like,
question. I
oh, that's
didn't
a scary
understand.
Because
monster.
he would
But-
love to eat you. That's why there's the hearts,
I
right?
started
Yeah.
off reading the monster part and I drew it, and then I realized
What
it was
is-
supposed
what
to be
is-
a 3.
is
So that's
the-
my
Is it a straight razor?
Yes! It's a straight razor Muppet. Which, by the way, I would love to see on Sesame Street. What's that, Blady?
Oh dear.
I can take that into so many dark places, and I won't because we're on a stream.
Good.
Yeah.
Tell me the dark jokes.
I will tell horrible jokes later.
Oh god.
examples of a
It's-
Johnny, fair play.
Jeez.
Blady the Muppet should not be on Sesame Street.
I'm gonna say no. I was like, that's brilliant. A Muppet that is a straight razor. Absolutely, that is the Muppet that should least be on. Because even any lessons that you could be taught would be hopelessly outdated. Nobody shaves with a straight razor anymore.
Oh, really? So the reason it shouldn't be on Sesame Street is because it's an anachronism.
Because
Yeah.
there's no lesson to be learned
That's
there.
the main reason that Blady the Straight Racer shouldn't be a character on Sesame Street. Just
Well,
just
look, it's
confirming.
dangerous, it's scary, and it doesn't teach the children any valuable lessons.
Chat, however, are very on board with Blady, so you're
I
clearly
think there are
wrong.
many valuable lessons that could be learned from a straight razor, personally.
Oh, we were all over the shop on that.
Oh.
100%. No.
He
I
looks
just-
so happy.
That's the, he is a happy chappy.
Yeah, must be a friendly
Yeah.
monster.
Happy Satan.
all right.
Very happy Satan.
I mean, better than an angry one, right?
Oh yeah, you don't
True,
want Satan
true.
to be
Yeah,
angry.
yeah.
You are
Oh, that's the thing that shouldn't be on Sesame Street.
Oh, the monkey.
Yeah.
Satan?
Yeah. I hate this guy.
Quick, Harlan.
Harlan, you're in positive figures. Yay!
Yay!
good.
damn it.
Okay. This is such a bizarre
We are
game.
now
Okay.
entering
I'm
the
getting
final
a
test.
feel for it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
I feel like I've
Take a
zeroed
little
in. I've zeroed in onto what the game is, and now.
Mhm.
I know what it wants to do. Now I'm just bad
Yeah.
at it.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, okay, right.
On your device, draw something.
What
that
the
sits in
fuck?
range we've sent you.
Okay. All right. That's
So
the thing I could do.
50%, right? Okay. There's no way to do this without making it look a little bit suggestive.
Hot.
No!
Hot.
Hot. Hot.
I can't draw this!
Helen,
Yeah?
have you tried doing better?
Do you know what? Do you know what? That hadn't occurred to me. That is the most helpful thing you could possibly have said. No, that looks like a vagina.
It was on its side.
I don't know how to draw. Okay.
Was that a genital that it wants to say hello? Martin's lost it. Martin's gone. Your film.
Fuck it. That's what you get.
That's gonna be fun. Oh jeez.
Chat's just like, Alex, you set yourself on fire with microphones. Just leave Helen alone. You know what? That is a fair call. I am many things, but I am not competent, and I have never claimed to be
This
so.
drawing belonged between gnome and fairy.
Ooh, that's difficult.
That's okay. As someone who studied like, fairy lore for a while, that's quite an interesting question.
I think that's very no-me. Yeah.
Wait, what's this weird scale they've given me?
Between fairy and gnome.
Gnomes
Oh,
are
yes, I
at the
see,
bottom
I
and
see.
fairies
Yeah.
are at the top. Lock it in.
Confident? Absolutely.
Max confidence.
Maximum confidence.
He didn't
I
give
put
me the option of I
confidence
think
on
it might
every
be.
single one of my things.
That says a lot.
Oh.
Yeah!
Oh, are those wings?
Well, someone got close.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I was in the wrong direction. No!
It was the hat.
Oh my god.
Confident.
Damn it!
Let's see the
Okay.
response.
Okay.
I'm the only one who didn't lose points other than Harlan, because I'm pretty much
Oh,
confident.
that is extreme no.
Yeah, I feel like that's quite very noticeable. But I thought the other one was
With the
very
wand!
nice. I like the hat.
Helen and I just bopping.
Yeah. It's a boppable tune.
Like this is something I would choose to listen to as like a vibe.
Does you happily listen to whole music?
Yeah, I love music. I have a fairly large collection of music.
Alex, I had respect for you until this very moment. Oh,
Music
dear
is-
God.
Music is fantastic, beaten only
Yeah!
by lounge jazz.
I get you.
Comeback arc.
Yeah.
Question.
I gave him a little star wand to indicate that it wasn't full gnome.
It wasn't
Well, I've
full
also been
no.
getting all your
Mm-hmm,
I've been getting all your DMs on Discord about what to vote on for your.
Verger.
Oh no, did you misread burglar as burger? Oh no!
What? What is happening?
No.
Okay.
Look, the Hamburglar is a burglar.
You know what?
Therefore, it's more burglar than
You
librarian.
know, oh no, I dillied too long. I was
Same.
too
I didn't get to
baffled.
vote.
How is that 80% librarian? It's a burger! I stood up for you!
I don't know
Yeah,
what's
buddy,
happening.
everybody doing?
Okay, here we go. I mean, admittedly,
Alright.
it's clearly a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but it's humanoid. Big step forward. Okay.
It's the last line I drew. What the
Confident?
hell?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I think they have. I think that's like a sack and like a blind. No. What the?
There's a book and a pen. There's definitely
Like
a book
a
and a
mask.
pen.
Yeah, a mask. Not a blind.
Blindfolded.
Am I the only one, by the way, that finds the animation of the
thing in the
cables
hands
like
of the-
really pleasingly smooth?
Oh yes.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's
Yes, very much
really
so.
well done, and I'm just like, oh, that's
Yeah.
making me really happy.
Few examples.
Good job, whichever animator did that. I noted and liked it.
Nicely done.
Well played, Harlan.
Moist.
Okay,
What?
new
Did I get it?
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Belong between baby and hot
Okay,
dog?
so it was a
Let's see the
burger saying
response.
words, and burgers can't talk. So obviously.
Oh, that's
Oh, now I feel like a fool.
No, don't. It's
What?
okay. We're all learning
Oh,
together.
what? Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's a really good baby.
It's all right. I understand. That checks out.
It's a cross
Baby
between a
and
toddler
a
and
hot
Dumbo.
dog.
This is that Gordon Ramsay idiot sandwich. meme
Yeah,
that
that's
I did.
exactly what.
The thing is, it's mostly baby because only the head is being used as a hot
That was
dog.
my
Yeah,
logic.
If it was
as
100%
well.
hot dog,
Exactly.
then all of the baby would be hot dog.
Thank you. I was quite proud of my baby. It was a very hot doggy baby,
Question.
but not too hot doggy.
Let's see the response.
Just a sousson of hot dog.
I loved it.
How confident that I am Pickle Rick? Yeah, this is 100% Pickle Rick.
You know what? Yeah, I am confident actually.
I kept trying to draw a hot dog in a bun, and it just kept looking like a vagina.
I love the fact that chat's there.
Oh,
like,
you're
Wow.
what?
Wait, hold on, Helen. Wait, what?
That's 100% baby, according to Helen.
What baby?
What is going on?
100%.
Huh?
Like that's
What
the
is
platonic
happening?
ideal of a baby.
I don't see babies.
No, clearly.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on your formless blob with a face, baby.
The hilarious thing, I did actually spend some time with a baby today, and he held my finger and everything. And
Apparently they're a very blobby baby, and that's fine.
oh, it was a great baby.
The thing is, I feel sad because I feel that the fact that Helen doesn't know what a baby is massively overshadowing my astonishing victory.
Now the question is, we finished slightly.
6,000 points over second
do we push
place.
for another game? Yes. Okay. Good. We're allowed to push for another game
Okay.
now that we know how we're playing. Or are you going to now change the game on us as well? Okay. Good.
Okay.
Good. Oh God! Please hurry up. The chimp is staring at me. And it's really upsetting.
Oh shoot! I need a new. We need. Is
been
it the
disconnected.
same
Yeah,
room?
need a
or-
new-
It's a new room.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new one.
New room.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't. Wait.
I don't know yet.
Wait in general.
I'll tell you in a second, loudly in front of the audience.
We don't have a code yet.
It's all codes all the way down.
Oh no.
Don't say the code out loud. One of you in this room join the room.
Wait.
Right, you the leader.
Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Okay.
Alright.
I'm in.
Is it?
Where is the code?
Where's
Hey,
the
where is
code?
it?
And now you'll find the first clue. Look underneath your
no.
chest.
The ARG starts now.
No.
Okay, I have to because I've been made aware of this.
Oh, I
It
love that
isn't
code.
starting now because like 6,000
Yeah,
people
don't-
immediately mobilise when you say things like that.
Yeah, don't
Sorry.
like tempt. Don't
I won't.
taunt the chat.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Like-
chat.
Oh, chat's asking, can we boost the guest voices slightly?
Yes.
Okay.
But like really subtly, where we see their volume slider just creep up.
Hang
a
on.
little bit.
Hang on.
I'll do a talk so that you can make sure it's not too loud. I'll be the test
That's
right
okay.
now.
Before there were 7 players. Now there are 8.
I mean, it's
Sean got in finally.
Oh.
Yeah,
wow.
Sean
Hey.
Sean, were you not in
Hey.
the last game at all?
No, it started without
Nor
me.
was I.
It's okay. I don't need the sympathy. It's good. I'm bad at Jackbox games anyway. It was better for me to watch.
I'm so
We were
sorry.
criticizing you a lot.
Oh, good. That's
No,
Start
we
the game,
weren't.
restart.
Okay.
Oh.
Apparently, also chat saying, "Can we make Johnny's face big?" I don't know.
Professor Nanners.
I don't think so. Like it's a slightly weird situation because I'm the only one who's got the camera on. Like
Monkey!
No, I don't think people want specifically
Don't
my
fret,
face. That's
Martin, it's okay.
Writing.
Okay.
Everyone will begin.
Oh, we
Apparently
should share
chat
code
says
the
thank
chat,
you.
by
They
the way.
can't hear Helen and Alex now, so that's good.
Oh,
I think
Oh,
they're
it's-
joking.
So it is IYUH.
yeah, it's
Aya.
oh no.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
This is all ominous.
Hey. That was a really tricky one. That was a fine line to walk.
See, I think I might have been. I think I went for style over substance, and I regret my decision.
Oh, you fool, Alex.
Yeah. It's all sizzle, no steak. Okay, chat's very funny. They're just yelling Arthur, followed by I see 4 cards.
Arthur! Arthur!
Very, very nice, chat. Well done. I like you. You can stay.
There's a monkey here. It's horrifying.
yeah, we do not enjoy the monkey.
See?
Every time
Music's
you talk
great.
about the music, I feel
Yeah!
Oh no!
Actually can't hear it. Oh.
Oh, I win.
Oh.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that's all
That
right.
is, that is
Uh-huh.
instant break.
I see. I was trying to.
Nothing that bad.
Hmm.
And this
This
person
this
is.
one's a bit of a peek into people's psyches, I think, how they answer.
Yeah.
No,
this
but
one.
they're already reassuring your anxiety by saying, like, they didn't just say we need to talk. They said nothing that bad.
Yeah, it's nothing that bad because they hate you and they won't feel worse for you not being in their life.
Oh, Alice.
Oh man, look at the spread.
Yeah.
That's a real spread.
Yikes.
Really?
See? Admittedly, I picked like 40%, so I'm just chatting nonsense, but
Lord.
nonetheless.
But that's what I would interpret. We need to talk, like, without
We need to
anything.
talk with a period.
That's
I thought it was
terrifying.
too intense.
But yeah, but
I thought we needed to talk with two
specifically
with
nothing
period would have
that
been
bad.
100 immediately.
Oh.
Oh.
Need. Wow.
Need is a
Need is the important
fantastic
word there.
choice.
Their place may have just burned down, you know?
I need to move in with you. Whoever wrote that, you
Is
are
this a
very good. You are very good. You are the kind of thing that I teach in workshops about the importance of word selection. Oh, well played. What? What?
Really?
No.
I was trying to like
to move in with you right now.
No.
No. I was trying to think of something that's like 50% of the time it's going to lead to a breakup, 50% of the time it's not. Like one of those things that's like that is a like it could like it's a big issue that is definitely going to lead to one or the other results.
Again, whoever wrote this, excellent job. You can tell by the groans.
And that's like a bad kind of X. That's like if it's last year, it's a year.
And that's someone still trying to drag.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to be honest.
Unhealthy behaviors.
It sounds like y'all have generally been in really unstable relationships, because
Johnny, you know this about me.
I know this about you.
Everyone
but
in this room knows that for a fact.
I know that Helen, like 90% of your of like any text message you receive or give may lead to either a breakup or a new relationship.
Did I ever tell you about the person who messaged me on a dating? Nah, that's a best friend text. That
is.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
There was a person once
Oh
who
my
messaged me on a
God.
dating app and just opened with, "Do you want to take some cocaine in a hotel?"
Wait. Maybe they were asking for a delivery and you should have taken it literally. Would you like to take some into a hotel for me? I will take it off your hands and then you can go.
I politely declined.
Yeah, good call, whoever wrote that one.
You were spot on.
Yeah.
Oh, went too low.
There you go.
Yeah, that could.
Hey, the two confident lads getting up on
Yeah.
Confidence is a trap.
Ooh, test message from a ghost.
Ooh.
I hope it's just woo.
Ooh.
That's actually quite complicated. I don't know. I could go either way on that. Maybe it's just a really insecure ghost. Or, like Beetlejuice style.
Or someone's got very niche preferences.
There's definitely a word for that, but I don't know what you would call that.
What, the ghost?
Well, you can't call it ghosting, can you? I'm into boobs.
Oh! Oh! Boobs!
Oh!
What?
What?
Wow. Okay.
Clearly, you haven't talked to many ghosts.
Clearly.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I told you, insecure ghost.
Continuing with the
Thanks,
same
babe.
question.
Okay. Another ghost text message. Ah! Ah!
Oh.
To be fair, that's just me replying to, "Are you still at the pub?"
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm pretty certain Johnny has actively texted someone that while we're in a writing meeting.
Hey, running a bit late. Are you still at the bar?
We may.
It's right up there with like, sorry I'm running late, and then you'll just get a text from Johnny that says, it is time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I thought like writing boo is like, oh, it's someone, joking around, where it's like, I cannot find a legitimate reason to send remain unless I'm Johnny.
If this text message was sent to the wrong person, let's see the response.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
Got
quite,
everyone stand up for shame.
that's pretty high. Like, it's not a 10. It's pretty high. And it's not like, I think I left a poo at yours, but...
Well, are you supposed to take it with you?
That's why it's embarrassing!
What is the context, Alex?
You don't get the context, that's why it's embarrassing. I leave no environmental footprint wherever I go.
Eco-friendly.
Alex is like, oh, take nothing but memories, leave nothing but footprints, but just like for other people's bathrooms.
It's take nothing but memories. I'm really sorry, I did a poo, and I've taken it, but there may be some remnants. Like, that's like a 9.
Right. One time.
Feces remain.
So I had a friend whose cat. Aww.
Oh, that's not awkward.
No, that's fine.
Like, if I got that text from a random, I'd be like, I love you too, but also I don't know who you are, and this is a wrong number.
I'll be honest. I've often said that to the wrong person, just because, like, I don't know. When you're in a long-term relationship and like no one said anything for a while, you're just like, hey, I love you.
Oh.
Then if you're in a room with somebody who is not your significant other, sometimes that hurts you, and you're just like, oh wait, no.
I just remembered that I once sent that to my boss by accident. That was awkward.
That is not a 10!
All the way through. He's gonna play lock
You're
eyes
telling
and
me that
can't, like,
I
carry
love
it.
you is more than sorry about that poo that I didn't take with me. It's not!
Transparency, here's what I've learned so far.
Also, like, all of those were 10s. Why did it? There were just so many 10s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
There were a lot of pens.
I think maybe we're just being too kind of conservative in our decisions in the game. Like,
No, it's
hot
no,
take.
no,
I think
no,
the first
no,
round it also
it's-
gives you the more extreme ones because it's supposed to be easy to come up with something.
It's also
Okay.
it's also because last game they were all around the like 70, 80 or 20,
Right.
30 range. So like it's because we're so good at games is the thing.
Mm.
You know, so we locked in last game to the ranges.
Oh, for
Oh,
God's
no.
sake.
Oh
The
no!
child's
What?
losing their mind at Arthur.
I don't even understand this scale.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
I guess.
I forgot what food looks like.
Yeah, this one's rough.
That will have to do. It's better than last time.
There we go.
Whatever.
I think I saved
Whatever.
it.
I've tried something. Something has been attempted.
No, don't try
exactly.
anything new. Okay, that would be a terrible
I always
idea.
answer it and then don't read what the sliding scale is supposed to be. Just do
Oh.
it.
It's 100% something, but I don't know what.
Kathy's putting lots of detail in. Oh,
It's going to be a work of
Going
art.
for
It's
it.
gonna be bad.
What? When you're especially confident about a number.
I was going to draw more, then I thought I
For
was
me, I thought that was just like, how confident are you in Helen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How confident are we that Helen is at least 80%?
I'm like 70% certain that this is Helen.
Okay, good.
Nice.
How many years old is your person?
Pretty reasonable.
Favorite meal. Let's see the response.
Who would eat a burglar? Also, this scale's so
hey, Arthur, how old are you?
Oh, I don't even know anymore.
Okay, that doesn't help. All right.
I'm so annoyed by the scale as well, because it's like
Yeah.
it feels weighted wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
And like, is 10 years old, or is it 10 years old plus 10?
Oh, no, it's 10 years old. It's 10 years old.
No 10-year-old wants burgers.
No 10-year-olds eating a.
Oh.
They want pure
Oh, no!
refined sugar.
Oh no! 10-year-olds might be eating a burger and they'd misspell it. That was actually a genius picture and we just didn't see it.
Okay,
real
fair. Good observation.
Well done.
Yeah, Gurthrie.
I mean, that was my favourite attempt.
Do you think that's soup or tea?
It's,
Gee.
I think
I
that,
I think it's coffee and a pastry.
biscuit.
I think that
Yeah,
is
tuna biscuit.
depleted uranium with a side
No, you
of
don't.
No,
No, you don't, Alex.
it wasn't green when I drew it.
He's just being contrary now.
Contrary, hardly.
Yes.
People think that I'm like this for performance. No, just all the time.
90? No 90-year-old can chew a biscuit.
They
It's on the side.
dunk it
Put
till
in
it
the tea,
stops
let it
being
get
a
soft.
He
biscuit.
he dunks into the tea to
Tea.
soften it.
Okay, no, I'm wrong. That's depleted uranium.
What?
What is that?
What?
What am I looking at?
That could be all kinds of things I don't want to think about right now.
Yeah.
It's glowing.
It's
Oh,
shiny.
I'm gonna
No,
say.
it's Blady. Blady's back.
Oh! Ladies reach their true form.
Whatever it is, it's glowing. So it's on the lower scale.
Glowing.
Oh yeah, because it
Yeah.
interfered with the movie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Never
Right.
eat glowing food in a movie, kids.
That's true.
It's.
Outside of a movie, though,
One.
totally fine.
This might be.
I was confident.
Big
Yeah,
Ray.
if you're telling how
Oh, wow.
Where, Shaun?
What do you mean?
You got this.
Yeah.
6%?
Go for some. See? See?
What
You
was,
laughed at
what
me,
was it
but
supposed to be?
Yeah, what is it?
Alex, what was it
It
supposed
was my
to be?
attempt
I
at a
didn't do
Mars
that.
bar that failed horribly.
yeah, I recognise that.
What a
Alex.
really
That's
impressive
Mars.
Mars.
I was like,
Good
yeah,
job,
that's a Mars bar
Shaun.
right there.
Well done. I should have believed in you.
Bucket of fish.
Buckets of fish. Unlikely.
I have met the British public. 80%.
To be fair, like.
It's like,
naturalist things.
honestly, it's like you're trying to watch the trailers, and behind you, you can just hear them all deboning.
Oh.
Come on.
God.
Bristly chewing.
100% movie star.
Who was that?
Arthur.
Yes, finally, finally.
Sorry. Whoever. By the way, that was a really good drawing of Bucket-O Fish.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
great.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm impressed.
Let's see the response.
I am potato.
Sorry.
Reasonably likely. Grandmas like potatoes.
I mean,
I like
yeah.
potatoes. I'd have a potato in my
In your
purse.
purse? How big is your
Raw?
No, but this is an American
the
case,
difficulty
it's a
is-
bag.
I
Oh,
can
well, hang
believe-
on.
The thing is, I can believe that a grandma would be carrying a potato in their purse to, like, cook,
Let's see the choice.
but that's not a snack.
Right.
yeah, it is. You just gnaw on it for a little bit, and you keep the rest for later.
Anything
Not
is a
if,
snack
not if
if
you're
you
a
try.
grandma, you've got tentacles.
Oh.
Keeps their potatoes with their change. They're all bonkers. Why are you carrying around so many potatoes that say "I am potato" on them?
The same question. Let's see the response.
Okay, to chat, whoever says
I like
I eat raw potatoes, don't do that. It's poisonous.
Really?
Yes, raw
I thought
potatoes
Naomi's-
is
I thought
quite
only
poisonous.
yeah.
Purple ones.
Boom. Yep.
Naomi's dad and his brothers grew up snacking on raw potatoes when they would get home from school. She loves to tell that story.
No.
I find it so intensely
Yeah.
gross.
Wow.
Are they okay?
Bad.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're all fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Bad for you.
Hardy
don't do
Midwestern
it.
boys.
yeah. Say I know one or two friends that have done the same. They just bring a potato to rehearsal and just like,
Oh,
whatever.
it's okay.
Shout
Chat
out.
says it's okay. I'm from the potato state.
I knew that was gonna
Raw
happen. I knew this
potatoes
was
are
gonna
not
happen.
poisonous.
It's
I knew this was gonna
What?
happen when I drew this.
Oh, come, like a sweet. It's
What?
so like
Oh,
grandma's
what?
potatoes.
What do you draw that is 50-50 shot at being in a grandma's handbag? What do you draw that's 50-50%
Half a
that you can
potato.
draw
A
with
snack.
your finger on a
No,
phone?
I'm sorry.
Potato.
All grandparents carry hard candy.
Yeah.
Yes,
maybe.
again, I fully agree. I just don't know what I was supposed to do for 50%. I just had no idea.
No, I'm
What's
sorry.
a
I'm
50%
sorry.
grandma
It's-
snack?
It's that is 100% grandma snack because it's either a nice grandma who likes to give it to people or a horrible grandma who likes to eat it in front of small children.
Yeah.
That's still 100%.
Or a witch.
Again, you're not
trying
wrong.
to
I
lure
just didn't know
you
what to draw.
into their house to cook
Oh,
you.
shit. I missed guessing. Oops.
I mean, this is easy. This is a 10%.
This is a better hot dog than I did before, at least.
So I can accept that as 60%.
One
Like,
notable success
Yeah.
here.
like it hasn't
But-
condensed into
my
a
best.
black hole. So that's not
Everything in the
100%.
world,
Right.
that's not even close to 10% of everything you could put on a hot dog.
Yeah.
On a hot
There's so
dog.
many more things.
Oh no, hang on. If you want 100%, that means the hot dog itself is on itself.
That's what I mean.
Ah!
No, don't think about it. Okay, that has to be 50%. No.
Whoever did that, fair play, very clever, good job.
Okay, I accidentally voted 60%.
Would subscribe.
I don't know what this song is.
I'm gonna lose my voice. I'm getting that incredulous with you all.
Yeah,
There
you
we
know,
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex gets it.
This one
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, like fair play. That is exactly half of everything. I'm pretty certain. Some stars plus squiggle. That's it.
Yeah.
That's my
That's the
perception
universe.
of
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah, take some scars, throw a few squiggles at it. You've got a universe.
You're all just bright
Totally.
lights and shapes to me.
Well done, Kathy.
Yeah, Kathy's doing really
Damn,
well.
go up there.
Oh,
Holding fast in third percent.
Arthur's playing golf again.
Hey, Arthur knows what he's doing. He's from the 30s. He doesn't know half this stuff.
We are now entering the final test. That means the points are double.
I'm role playing this stream. Didn't I make that? That was the thing.
Role playing as someone who can't win a game.
Oh!
Draw something that sits
Oh.
Oh, for God's sake.
jeez.
tap submit.
Oh, okay, fine. Fine. You've done this game.
where everyone gets quiet because they're all drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
I think
it.
I've got it.
You're not gonna like this, but fuck it.
Challenge accepted. Let me know when it's yours, and I will tell you that it's the best thing I've seen since the Venus de Milo.
Okay. I will
Okay.
happily do that.
It's like the Venus de Milo, but with extra arms. I want that statue now.
The Venus.
I really want a statue of the Venus de Milo with like 8 arms. Why don't I own that? I feel like Darren Brown would own that. It's the kind of thing he'd own.
Have we? Are we keeping this for our pleasure only, or are we going to show just because of the multiple arms?
Oh boy.
Well, will people not see it eventually anyway?
I don't
What?
know.
What is that?
Everything hot dogs?
No, that's a beef trio, I believe. Oh, there we are. There it is.
Okay.
Okay, that's for our amusement. That's what we're looking at. Why? What are you looking at? Chat's just like dig.
Dig.
I
I dig it.
They do.
But where does the truth lie?
So I'm annoyed because I got logged out, so it should have been 50%, but I don't know.
Aw.
90%.
I mean, one of his eyes is X.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
also
but the other
up
one's
for-
not.
I have dead.
He's also up for some
Both eyes.
logging, so
Yeah, he's in love.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
you know what? I'm judging. I shouldn't.
Soft disagree. Oh no! Alan!
That's really
Whoa.
good.
Oh dear!
Thank you.
This could be anything.
That's why it's great. The simplicity.
Is it a hot dog again?
This is
had
modern
confidence in us when
art
you're lying.
right here.
That is very much the modern
Because I
tradition.
commit.
This is the new Jackson Pollock.
This picture is a vibe.
See, Johnny gets me.
Mhm.
Yeah, of course I get it. You and me, Alex.
Many's
That's
the
how-
time we'll go to a park and lie there and just go.
New question.
And I'll be like, you dead or stretching? And Alex will be like, I don't know, 60%, mate.
Yeah, 60-40 exactly.
Oh. Is that a carrot?
Oh, like this is sleepy revenge.
Why is he sleepy?
Because he's relaxing.
Just a side revenge.
Relaxing.
Like,
Relax.
you're getting revenge, but you're sleepy.
Okay, so it's like mostly revenge, but like a kind of calm, chilled revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like not too much. You could
Oh,
nap, but
so it's
also-
Revenge.
Yeah.
It's revenge as self-care.
Yeah, so it's not
Oh,
like
I was thinking
it's not a
about it, I didn't
slasher
know.
flick. It's more like a light prod flick.
Okay.
I think I got a bit ambitious with my guess, but yeah, I see that as a 60%. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, that
it's a hard line to walk, but yeah, you're doing revenge, but also you are having a nap. So like your current activity is revenge, but there is naps happening. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, cozy revenge.
cozy revenge.
Cozy revenge. A new genre.
Is that someone angrily
I like
saying
it.
the word chill?
I think is it John saying it to Arthur?
Chill. Either chill. Chill. Arthur, chill.
Oh, it timed out. Shit, sorry.
You're too busy enjoying.
You'll be
Got
read. You'll
distracted.
be read.
Yeah.
Yay!
Whee.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh.
I felt like the eyebrows definitely lent more towards revenge.
Oh yeah, there was definitely a revenge.
I felt like the chill
what I was
wasn't
going for.
I was on
sincere.
Vengeful eyebrows.
It's like these guys, very chill.
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 Oh no.
Oh
no.
Wow, that's a dog.
Oh okay.
oh, yeah,
that's
that's.
That is
If this is a
100%
horse,
horse.
I'm worried.
that's a dog. Look at that dog.
I mean,
Look at that clear horse running majestically across the plain.
I think it has one hoof.
They do move in herds.
Oh.
Oh shit! I
Oh,
didn't,
yeah.
I didn't see the
One
hoof.
caught it, thank you.
Yep.
Helen, you caught it.
You just had it sooner.
Look at us
Oh, I
all. We
love
locked
that.
in confidence.
Whoever did the one hoof, you're a genius.
Yeah.
Was it
No.
you? Who did,
Oh, the hoof. Ah,
who did
Oh,
it?
the one hoof.
That was me. That was me.
Oh, one hoof.
Nice.
perfect.
Nice.
Really good. Really good.
One hoof in it.
Continuing with the same question. Let's see the response.
That's it. We're all reeling from
Where
the
does
hoof.
this drawing...
Oh wow.
Whoa.
I feel like that's mostly horse.
Oh.
That's just a dog
wow.
with a saddle.
No, no, no.
And a
No, there's hooves.
Yeah, horse-
Everyone has a
got a
saddle
horse
for their
tail.
dog.
There's hooves going on.
There's a hoof and a horse tail on there.
I mean, we were watching a dog that was put in a harness so it could go like sky gliding with its owner.
You know what you wouldn't do
Right.
that with? A horse.
A horse
Full
sky
horse with a
gliding
dog head.
would instantly die. It would instantly have an anxiety attack.
Oh no, because then you've got
What?
a dead
Yes!
horse floating through the sky.
It's just the head. The head's the only bit of that that's dog.
No, I'm
right.
sorry. I really honestly thought you'd given it a cape, and that just screams dog to me. I'm not joking. That was the criteria. What?
This one's mine. Where does this show?
Naomi in chat says Dorse.
Right.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I don't think this is farting. I think this has gone beyond farting.
Helen, are you?
Look,
I'm not.
it's not
I'm not
my
putting in
fault, it's
I'm not pressing anything. I'm letting it time out in protest.
It's minimalist, okay, and you've got the
abstaining.
maximum amount of attitude in the least amount of lines. I love it.
I'm
I just
quite
lost some
proud
my
of that
headphones.
one. I
How is that 70%? I would be crying. That is a golf club. That is a golf club coming out of your ass. I would be crying. I love it.
Thank
Oh my
you.
God.
Aww. I feel like that's mostly
It's clearly mostly
That's
fine.
just smelly, sad person.
They're just so disappointed.
Yeah.
Are they crying because they're
Uncontrollable
sad? I'm sorry, are they crying because they're farting or farting because they're crying?
Oh, asking the big question.
That is,
Yeah.
This is the big debate.
Chicken and an egg.
It's the philosophical question of our age.
Oh, cheeky.
Oh. Now that was mine.
There we go.
Hey.
Whoever did
Wow.
that did a pretty solid job. Like, we were all right in
Thank you.
Yeah,
Nice.
Thank you.
right in the sweet spot there.
Mm-hmm.
Between farting and crying.
We went through a few edits.
The audience has done really well. But Annie did better.
Wait, how did that happen? What?
Nice.
I had such a bad first round.
Nice.
Good
job.
call. Well
Yeah.
played.
The dog with one hoof saved me.
I mean, obviously, it wasn't quite as many points as I got in the first.
So I do
game.
have to ask, what
Really,
has the audience
but-
got to do for all of this, by the way?
I think they probably have to guess, same as us.
Like, did that count towards the points?
I don't know. But the chat had
Oh, that's a good
points.
question. They did have a plug on the other side of the screen
Okay.
of the little.
Okay, alright then. That's fair enough. Right, I think at that point that marks the end of this round of games, so I'm going to get my schedule back on and we'll see what is next.
What's on the schedule?
Also, I will
Nice.
say, anyone who enjoyed that, look up the board game Wavelength, but it's like this, but like kind of better.
Oh!
Oh.
It's simpler. Like this one adds a lot of bells and whistles, which like
I like
Oh.
bells and whistles. They're annoying
I
and
know.
loud.
I know, but also Wavelength has like a proper little dial that you turn that's really fun.
Oh, we do love a dial.
Okay, so as far as I'm aware, as we're transitioning now, we're heading into the writer's table portion. Is that correct?
Okay.
Good. So I believe as well that means that if you're a writer, don't go away because we need you for the thing that's about you. If that's
Also,
okay.
I will say that one of the things you do notice if you play a lot of Jackbox games and a lot of board games is that about a year after any board game, any cool new party game comes to prominence, you might just see a game that's like on Jackbox. So you're like, is that quite similar actually to that really good new board game that came out about a year ago and everyone was really into? So whenever anyone's really into a Jackbox game, I always like to be like, check out this board game that they're ripping.
So what you're saying is that Johnny was into it before it was cool?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
Okay.
Of course. In fact,
I am conscious at this point that I've plowed past our start time for this. So I'm gonna.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
oh,
I'm gonna.
yeah.
We were having fun, so just
Should
decided
go
to
say
ignore
bye.
the schedule entirely and ruin everyone's night. So with that in mind, we should probably start doing the writers' table.
Yes, I have questions.
I
about
believe
writers.
that you're the one leading this, Helen.
I am.
In that case, then, thank you everyone who is not a writer, which to my eye is going to be Annie and Kathy.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you both. It is lovely to speak with you, and I will be talking with you again
You as well.
soon.
I believe.
Cheers. It was nice to meet you too.
See you guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
Big
bye.
fans. Lovely people.
We love Annie and Kathy.
Camera
Not like Helen
on.
at all.
No, no, I'm awful. Right. So for this, we should have Alex, Johnny, Harlan, the other Alex, Shaun.
I think that's it.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's what I'm going by.
The other Alex. Sorry.
The
Sorry,
better
that was
Alex.
on me. Sorry, I just got interrupted by a WhatsApp from someone telling me they love me, which is very cute.
Oh, that's like an 8
From the
on
game?
embarrassing,
An accidental
right?
Oh
message.
shoot! Wait,
that's
that's
like a 10.
That's 100%.
Yeah, that's really
embarrassing.
that's
That's an
really awkward and
that's an
embarrassing.
immediate
Yeah, that's
breakup
the most
from an
awkward
ex,
thing.
I'm pretty certain.
Then they message to say, "How is the stream?" I'm on it. Shut up.
How is the stream? Am I distracting you? Sorry, I'm distracting you. You're so
better
distracting.
not
Why are you
right now.
reading your phone on the stream?
I know.
Stop being on your
You're
phone.
being so
No, that's what they're saying.
unprofessional, Helen.
That's what they're saying.
I mean, to be fair, I have the questions on my phone as well. I'm not just on I'm not doom scrolling or anything.
Yeah,
right.
apologies all. You've bored Helen.
You're on Twitter.
No, right. No, I'm not on Twitter. How dare you, Martin? Okay, Alex and Johnny have already introduced themselves, so I'm going to ask Alex T to introduce yourself. Tell us what you do, what are your pronouns. Yeah, standard intro stuff.
Okay. My name's Alex C. Telander, he, him pronouns, and I'm the creator and writer for the Ostium podcast,
Yes.
and as well as the spin-off show, the Cersei podcast.
What are those podcasts about?
So, Ostium podcast is about a guy in Northern California who finds, while playing a game of GeoGuessr, a strange town that has a weird sign that says population 0. And so he drives up there, leaves his job, drives up there to find what's there, and finds an empty town with many doors.
Oh.
And as he goes through all these doors, they lead to different places in time and space. First to the past, and then to the future, and then to moments in his past as well.
Very you. Oh, we do love.
And then
doors
down the
about-
road, he meets there's an extra character that joins with him, Monica, and eventually we found out there's the Ostium network is behind it all, which is actually the island. It's Gibraltar that's been broken off, and it's in a new dimension. So you got to listen to the whole show to find out
Holy
how that whole happens. And yeah,
Oh yeah, the
big stuff happens.
It scales well.
The Gibraltar dimension. Okay. Next up, Harlan. Who are you? What are your pronouns? What about your shows? What do you do? And all that.
Yeah, my name is Harlan Guthrie. I make a show called Malevolent, which is about an investigator in the 1930s, Arkham, who wakes up on the floor of his office without the ability to see anymore, and there's an eldritch being in his head, kind of telling him how to do everything, so that I don't need a narrator in my podcast. Basically, he goes on a journey of discovery and love, and there are some horrors along the way, but it's pretty romantic without being romantic.
Is it romantic between him and the thing in his head? Oh, okay.
No, it is
Very much
platonic.
not.
It is.
I was
will say
hoping it was
this.
like a Venom situation.
No, it is a healthy, loving male relationship. that they bond over, and they tell each other they love each other all the time. But it's definitely scary, so probably watch it for that. I also edit and am part of a show called Dice Shame with my wife, who I think will be joining us for Left 4 Dead, which is less scary, but it has some scary moments as well. And I'm a player on that as well too. So
wonderful. And
and he, him. Sorry.
Oh yes. Shaun, how about you? What are your pronouns and what do you do? And tell us about your show.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Shaun Pellington. I use he, him pronouns, and I make, write, create all sorts for Wake of Corrosion. So, how to describe Wake of Corrosion? It's a weird ending of the world. Basically, the main premise is that two brothers, myself, and funnily enough, my real life brother, but not our actual, the characters aren't us, but they go on an off-grid camping trip, and whilst they're away out in the woods, the world ends in the most bizarre way. And so you sort of follow the story from a guy called Professor Ryan, who's in a bunker, and he's got all their recordings of what happened to them. He's desperately trying to piece it together. So it's a story of these two brothers being really put through their paces and the absolutely absurd and bizarre things that happen to them along the way, and them desperately trying to come to terms with it. And it's a very brotherly sort of bond throughout. But there's also, there's extra bits that I won't reveal that are later on in the story that, really tie it all together.
I now fully understand why you are on board with the Magnus Protocol, because we've got weird apocalypses, we've got lots of doors, we've got like lovely MLM relationships, although it's debatable as to how lovely John Martin's there's a lot of sadness.
I'm not going to open that.
Oh yeah, no, I was getting confused.
Okay, right then, we have also an icebreaker, which have all of you listened to the Magnus Archives already?
No.
Yes.
Almost all of it.
What
So close.
No, Alex!
I did my homework.
You don't need to. You don't need to. It's fine. We'll tell you what you need to know.
Wait, am I the
I
only one
haven't
that's
listened to
listened?
it yet, but because I think I'm going to be doing something with Steve and Cam from Old Gods on a re-listen, and they needed somebody who didn't know the show, so I'm going in. I'm helping, really. It'll be.
You know
helpful.
what? I can back you up on this one. Yeah, I have. As much as I'd like to leave you out hanging and chuck you under the bus, be like, we never said that. What are you? Excuse me. No, yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
To be fair, I find when I'm actually doing writing for podcast stuff, I find myself unable to listen to audio dramas because it feels too much like work. So
absolutely,
I cannot criticize anyone for being like, how dare you not have listened to my podcast?
And I do sound like Ian McKellen when I do it, so
Now, the reason I ask is because the icebreaker is which of the 15 fears from the original series most resonates with you. But if you don't know what the fears are,
Harlan,
you cannot answer this question. I can
diet.
Diet?
That's actually quite a good choice.
There you go.
I can briefly describe them for you if you like. So the buried is like claustrophobia.
No, don't, because if one of them, if someone needs to go into blind, someone needs to go in blind.
Yeah, don't tell him.
That's a massive spoiler. Just say, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of?
You know what? Yeah. What are you afraid of? That's a better.
Yes.
That's a better
Share
question.
this information with the public. That'll go well.
I have thalassophobia, where I find the unending depths of the ocean terrifying. But it's I think it's because I don't find desert scary. Some people compare that, but I think it's this idea of being on the surface of the water and looking around and getting to see everything around you, and there's nothing, but then also knowing there's anything beneath you.
Giant
How I acted out the water too.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just chill out with you here.
There you go.
Shaun, how about you? What scares you?
Okay, well, I've listened. I don't know why I said obviously. I've listened to Magnus Archive, so I do have a fear from the show.
We can't talk about them. We can't talk about them.
I'm taking my headphones out. Go.
Okay, yeah.
We're done.
I'm gonna split. I'm just gonna say one thing. It's okay. The spiral is it for me. This idea that things are not how I perceive them, and actually comes out in my show quite a bit through the main character that I play. But like for me, especially that idea of like looking at something or like experiencing something and it's not real. I hate that. Misremembering things. Yeah, it's scary. Like especially, I've had a couple of times where like I quite like going on walks. I love going on walks when it's dark. But when you see something and then you look back and it's not there, and you're like, I'm sure I saw something.
Yeah.
I am so sure. And yeah, I hate that.
Have you seen the film Mother? Like with an exclamation mark at the end.
No, I've not.
Okay, all right. That film is basically like I may have mentioned it before, but it's like gaslighting the movie, and I can never watch it again.
Okay.
Although, Helen, wasn't Gaslighting actually a movie, which is where the term gaslighting
An older movie, right? Yeah.
Gaslighting the movie, the movie.
You know what I mean.
I do. I like to be a bit about it.
And who we got left? I think the.
Me.
You.
And again, I did my homework here while making breakfast this morning, scrolling through the spheres, and I'm going with The Stranger. That ties in, I think, with Ostium and just very much the unknown and not knowing what they're getting into. But I think it's also something in all of my writing of just not knowing what's going to happen, what is around the next corner, where you're leading to, and always feeling like you're not in the right place, you don't belong, you're feeling out of sorts. And I think it's something that's come in all my writing when I look at it and see, this is about a person who doesn't belong. I didn't mean to write that. That's just what comes out. And I think it comes originally from my unusual background where I was actually born in Spain, grew up there, went to school there, and then went to college in California and live here now. And so just always being like, and then my mother's English and my dad's Swedish, and so it's always been a mixed of, well, where are you from? What are you? And I think that just always comes out in my writing, which is kind of interesting. But it's one of the things where I didn't even know it until someone pointed it out, and I was like, oh yeah, that does happen every time.
Yeah, it can be rough when you don't have like a sense of place.
I'm going to give Harlan thumbs up to say you can come back.
You can come back.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? I saw some
Hi,
thumbs
Harlan.
up. Thought I'd just wander in.
And that's the bit where it turns out it was elephants. Sorry, hey, Harlan.
Elephants all the way down.
Too soon.
That's the ending of my show, too.
Ultimate fear.
Too many elephants.
You tickle Martin with that one. He's gone.
The elephant in the writer's room.
Okay, on to some questions. What's your writing process for your show like? Pick a person. Oh,
Harlan, you go. You've been quiet.
All right.
Harlan.
Yeah, good
Well,
Who's gonna
so Malevolent it's actually a weekly show on Patreon. So I release it every Wednesday at 7 a.m. most of the time earlier. And every one of my little chapters, which is about 10 minutes, ends in a vote that the patrons get to vote for. So basically every Monday morning with a coffee, I'll sit down, I'll read what they voted on last week, go right or left as a bad example. And I write the episode, and then I record the episode, and then I edit the episode, and then I put music to the episode, and then I pretty much am ready to go by Monday at like 3. So when it comes to like writing the show, it's actually really, really nice because I think Malevolent, and a lot of people who have played role-playing games have come to Malevolent because I'm a role player by nerddom and trade. And I enjoy it very, very much. And sometimes it's really nice to sit down Monday morning and they say, okay, walk left. And I'm just like, okay, so what the hell would be left? Like a building. But it's funny because I've talked about this with people before, and I know it would make people very nervous, other writers, to not have anything kind of planned out. Because I very much fly by the seat of my pants week to week.
I'm the same.
And I'm very thankful that I have kind of the fledgings of like where I want to go in a direction, but 90% of it is just like, that feels good. And I just started season 4 for my patrons on, I don't know, whatever day today is, the day before. It's Friday? What's today? Saturday?
Today is Sunday.
Sunday.
It's Sunday the 18th.
I released it. And I didn't even know what the arc of the season was going to be until I wrote that first. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Okay, that'll be this season. So
Love that
very,
for you.
very chill. Yeah.
What about you, Alex that is not the Alex that's sitting
Better
next to me.
Alex.
Better
Alex
Alex.
T.
Better Alex.
Or Alex T.
Yeah. What was your process?
So I came into podcasting just as a narrative regular writer of books and short stories and stuff, so no
Yeah.
TV background or anything. So I'm pretty much, all my scripts, they've changed now, but they've always been very much just regular narrative. And so with Ostium, I've always been a very much let the characters drive the story, see what comes out. I'll edit stuff later and just see what happens. And so Ostium was really just an idea. Oh, a guy finds a weird sign, and then it led to this next thing. And as I've written each season, after I got finished with season 1, I had to do the world building and make everything bigger. But it's always been very much character driven and just letting them tell the story of what happens next. And it's honestly, out of all the things I've written, it's been one of the easier things I've written, where even if I don't know what's going to happen next and I'm thinking, well, this is going to be a tough scene to write, once I stop having the characters speak and do their thing, it all just comes out. So I'm very thankful for Jake and Monica for doing that for me.
Aw. And Shaun, what about you?
You know what? Partway through that, I was like, I think I've forgotten the question.
It's,
But no, it's
how
fine.
was your writing
I've remembered
process?
it. It's okay.
Yay!
How many elephants are in your podcast?
And how can we get more in?
I cannot reveal. It is the biggest secret of Wake of Corrosion is how many elephants are in there.
They're alive.
So I mean, the writing process, like I always know the ending first. Like that's my goal. So like, yeah. So I mean, it's funny because actually the show was supposed to end at the end of season 2 originally, and I was like, actually no, I've got so much more. But I decided what's going to happen at the end, and then as I'm writing it, I don't know if it's going to sound weird, but I just close my eyes and picture that I'm there, and just keep my eyes closed and write the scene, and like I just let the characters do what they want to do to get to wherever it is that I've decided is the end point. But I certainly I could not live like Harlan does, because for me, like I write everything, it's all done, and then it gets made, and then it gets put out. I can't but I massive props to be able to do that. But for me, like it's the yeah.
One, I feel that tension comes out in the show very much so because of that.
I think I'm lazy. So unless I'm like, unless it's like I gotta do it, and then having that like pressure, yeah. And it's funny because I was mentioning to my wife the other day. I was just kind of like, I don't know why, but for some reason that really jives with me on this show to be like, okay, cool, I got no idea. And again, it's the role. Anyone who's GM'd, and I'm the same kind of GM as I'm a writer.
Yeah.
Like we could play a game now, and I'd be like, cool, let's just start. Where do we want to be?
Mhm.
On a boat? We're on a boat. Cool, let's have some fun. Like to me, that's kind of my whole joy. So I think the joy of the writing comes. Sorry, this is Shaun's question. I'm somehow took it over.
No, it's okay. We're
No,
all
it's like,
friends here.
I'm very much like, because Harlan, like it's weird because like I'm exactly like you as a GM, but as a writer I'm massively structuralist. Like I'll have the skeleton, and like I generally don't deviate from the skeleton, but at the same time, because I've got the GM thing of like, yeah, let's just start. We'll figure it out as we go along. I'll just take my cues from you and build stuff as we go. Like it, I've found that it's like it's a weird sort of thing of like you always know the road, but you can actually be really like very squidgy and flexible with the actual like stuff that is on the road,
See, that's so interesting
Yeah.
because when I'm
Elephants.
writing, I just get every single word that's going to be in the series, put them in alphabetical order, assign them a numerical value, and then just sequence between various forms of the Fibonacci. That's really interesting that none of you do that.
No, I'm very much with Harlan on this. Like I always, whenever I start to write something, I may have a vague idea for what kind of theme I want to do, but I just start, and then halfway through I'll be like, oh, it should end like this.
Fuck yeah, right?
No,
Yeah.
agonize for 3 years and then never get round to writing it. That's what
I
real
don't have the
writers
time.
do,
I
right?
don't have the time. Just as an
To be
FYI,
fair, I agree about like. I was gonna say I agree about like when you're DMing. Like I'm exactly the same. Whenever I'm running a game, whatever the game is, I have no idea what's going on, and it's literally whatever the players do. I'm like, yeah, I'll just add that in. Yeah, oh, suddenly they're fighting this massive eldritch creature now. Like, yeah, sure, go for it.
But
So
you
yeah,
definitely knew the whole time, right?
Yeah, yes, all the planning.
Well, I mean, there's the two sorts of GMing to me. There's the ones where you're like you're very reactive. You're like, yes, like pretty improv. Just let the players go where they want, and like you can spin the world out.
or there's what I think of as like stage magician GMing, where like it's all about subtle misdirection and leading them down the exact path that you have planned, but like making it feel like that they definitely think that it's all organic and you're just using all these weird little magician's tricks to like shuffle around NPCs and like, oh no, that just happens to be a hook that you have. And like it's all, and like you get to know the character, so you know exactly what little things you can drop in to manipulate them in certain directions.
Or your players could be like, I'm not going to interact with that hook, actually.
And then it's fine. You just what you do is if they cock it up bad enough, you just have a massive time jump and then pick it up where it should be, right?
Well, and that's the best thing about writing a show, because it's like you're GMing and being wild with it, but then also you get to control what your players do, right? Like if I'm like, you know what? I'll just throw something at these characters. I don't have to worry about them not picking it up because I'll just say, fuck it. They'll pick
the thing
it up.
is, how
like, you know what I mean? Like I get to do that too.
The key is you don't drop any hooks that they could theoretically refuse until you've played a few sessions with them, and by then you know their characters, you know how they're playing their characters, and so you know how to bait the hook to make it irresistible to at least one of them.
What do you think about that, Alex?
This was all very easy.
Fishing.
I mean, no, you were fascinating.
No, I'm. For anyone who doesn't know, the first Rusty Quill show was Rusty Quill Gaming, where we did a load of role playing, and
was it 2 separate occasions? There were massive dungeons that the players just did not go to.
There was one that we just that I wasn't even there at the time, but like completely avoided, and there was like a very special present in there. It was a cloak of the bat or something.
Yeah.
And then there was another one where we went into the dungeon from the wrong direction. Like we were meant to go in like
it worked quite nicely.
Yeah. We were meant to go in from one direction, and then we went the other way and ended up completely trashing like this complete escape room thing. There was flooding and whales, and
if you thought for a moment that I thought you were all going to sit down and solve puzzles, you are sorely mistaken.
I don't know.
Whales, the elephant of the sea.
Anyway, we do have some fan questions, but I do want to get to know these other authors as well. So I'm going to give you one more question, then we'll have some fan questions. What do you like about writing for podcasting as a medium? I'm going to ask for Harlan to go first on that.
What do I like writing for podcasts as a medium? I mean, I'm personally really digging pushing the boundaries right now. Like I have an episode of my show that I would say 70% of it is dialogueless. It's entirely told in sound effects and like grunting and the scene, and it comes at a really pivotal point in my story. I think it's technically like the 21st episode, right after the main protagonist gets severely like wrecked. But it's funny because you pick up things like I watched. There's an episode of Only Murders in the Building that's almost entirely silent or entirely silent, and I just was like, I want to do something that cool.
That was a fantastic episode, yeah.
Like that, and I was like, and I think it's probably my personal favorite episode, and I think a lot of people kind of gelled with it. But I'm really loving pushing the boundaries at this point. I just did I'm having another series called Seance, which takes place in the 1850s. It's like magicians competing, and I have this one shot that's kind of like that Goodfellas tracking shot, where you hear the crowds passing and the camera follows this guy as he's muttering to himself backstage at this thing, and the camera really follows you through. And I'm really getting into and that's kind of the nice thing of doing everything on my show. Like everything, I don't have to go back to the actor and be like, hey, do that again, or mutter to yourself because I want to try something. I can just be lying in bed and go, oh, you know what? I'm going to go record that. I just got a better idea. So I think that helps.
What about you, Alex? Better Alex.
I think with originally when I started Ostium, I was sound designing the first 3 seasons or so, and just learning from scratch how to do it all. And it got better as it went along. But definitely, I actually had a fan who was really into the show, and he was a sound designer, and so he actually does the sound design now for the show. And he's much better than I am, and his focus is on sound, whereas I'm the writing. And so it's really opened it up to make it so that I can have a lot more atmosphere, kind of a bigger set to play with, a lot of different things going on. And I really feel with next season, season 6, which starts January 1st, there's a lot of that in there, where there's a lot more going on, a lot more bells and whistles and things that I couldn't do myself, and he's done, and it's made it a much better show than it could have been just on a page.
Yeah. What about you, Shaun? What's good about podcasting for you?
For me, it absolutely is the bar to get into it being what it is because
Mhm.
honestly, like I remember a few years ago just enjoying listening to podcasts and be like, oh, it's cool, and then having a chat with my brother and being like, do you think we could do that? And we were like, yeah, let's go for it. And the fact that I'm sat here now talking about it is really weird. Like, I've always enjoyed acting. I've always enjoyed writing. The fact that I can do both of them and people listen to it and seem to enjoy it is like, whoa. And like I haven't had to like go through, loads of grueling processes to get to this point. Like it's all been like something that I've wanted to do, and the fact that like, I haven't had to go and present it to someone and be like, look at this, please love it, please. And actually I just made a show and it's enjoyable. I would say to anyone who wants to get into podcasting as well, like that should be a reason to get in. How easy it is to just put something out there that you've created.
I have a correction. There's a separate Q&A later that the fan questions are for. Sorry, they're all in the same document, so I got confused. Okay. Ooh. Where do you draw inspiration from when it comes to writing horror?
Sorry, I'm slowly drifting here, and I don't know why. So I'm like, oh, hello.
There's a slope.
I'm just slowly.
This
I'm
shed
just
is built on a
slowly
slope.
shoving Helen off camera.
What? Oh, it's all you pulled out all the stops for us in the shed, Martin. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna ask for better Alex to start with that in terms of inspiration for writing horror.
Okay. For podcasting, it's definitely, I think, listening to lots of other horror podcasts and getting ideas of how you can do different things and ways of doing it. My day job, I'm a postman / mailman, and so I literally get to deliver mail all day and then just listen to audiobooks and podcasts all the time. So I go through a ton of stuff.
Wow.
And definitely when I'm hearing along, I'm like, oh, I can try that with the sound design thing, or that as an idea, and things like that. But for just general writing, I don't know. I think I go on lots of walks and have ideas come into my head mainly.
Interesting. Shaun, what about you? Where do you draw inspiration from?
So I feel like I've said this a couple of times before. I feel like quite a few people know I'm really bad at horror. Like stuff scares me very easily.
I feel like that's
I don't know
good
why.
at horror.
Good.
Yeah, maybe. Like I'm bad at consuming it. So a lot of the inspiration comes from my own fear. So I usually I find the thing that scares me the most, and then I amplify it a little bit, and then add a little bit to it. But also like weird sci-fi, I absolutely love. One of my favorite book series is the Southern Reach trilogy by Jeff Vandermeer. I just love the strangeness of
Weird,
that whole world. Yeah. But like it certainly is like an inspiration for me. Is like things that scare me. Like I think some of my friends are listening to this who know, for example, like I avoid going to the upstairs bathroom in their house because the corridor that leads all the way down to it is terrifying. And actually that was part of my story for this year's 9 to Midnight is actually walking down that corridor. Because I hate it that much. So, yeah, that's where the inspiration comes from.
We hate that corridor.
I hate that corridor.
And Harlan, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I probably movies and TV, to be honest.
Okay.
I like the first time I was starting to Malevolent. I was getting into the HBO remake series Perry Mason, which really kind of like inspired me. I was like, oh, I want to do that. And then the second season, I was watching the Dark Tower series they did on Netflix, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. And then the third season, I was like, I want to do something Dunwich horror-y, but not that, because Lovecraft's a piece of shit. I kind of just want to take the ideas from that. And then this season, I'm kind of like, oh, I want really like visceral, kind of gory 70s detective thriller, like something, those like, we were watching a bunch of Halloween movies like Q the Winged Serpent and Possession with the New Zealand guy. What's his name? What's
I don't know.
Dr. Alan Grant?
Peter Jackson?
Who?
Possession.
Sam Neill.
No,
Sam
Peter
Neill. Possession.
Jackson's horror movies are very well. Like Peter Jackson horror movies are. Well, I mean, to be fair, they are crazy gory.
Yeah.
But I don't.
No, but like kind of like that, like real 70s kind of vibe. I don't know. Anyway, so that's the newest season. But honestly, yeah, I think mine's much simpler. Just my dumb brain's like, That's cool. I want to do that. And that's kind of, and then I'll just do that.
I see gifs of that film Possession a lot, and I desperately want to see it. And it is unavailable anywhere I look. But I love Sam Neill as an actor. Guy I love to see in
Places
things.
you can get it. Pirates and stuff.
Certain ways.
Oh, those. I wouldn't know anything about that.
Who knows? Not
Oops,
me.
Among Us. I wouldn't download a car.
Never.
Johnny Alex, I feel like what inspires you to write horror has probably been answered on one of the many Q&As we've done.
Yes.
I don't know if I have actually.
Ooh.
No, I don't think Alex has.
I'll share that now.
Yeah.
Intrusive thoughts. Genuinely. So
okay.
by that, what I don't mean is go slap a policeman. I mean something along the lines of.
Do it.
So
Slap a policeman, Alex.
So good.
No!
How?
Oh,
Stop! No, I mean, when you're at night and you lay in bed, and then you get that image pop into your head, and you're like, "Well, that's an unhelpful image that I didn't need when I was going to bed."
Yep.
Cool. Well, I'll write that one down there, and I'll keep that there, and then they slowly pile up. So yeah, genuinely, it'll be like if I'm walking down the street and I'm like, I'm sure I saw something that was walking even though it didn't have any legs. Like, I know I saw that, and it's not there. Write that one down, use it later. So yeah, for me, like, don't get me wrong, I plug it into like structure and story and stuff. But yeah, in terms of like just stuff that messes me up, it tends to be stuff like that.
You have a pile of intrusive thoughts next to your bed.
No, I'm not a psychopath.
On the intrusive
They're in
thoughts.
this book. I'm not joking. Look, there they are.
I've seen them. Like it is that thing though that like and Shaun, like I'm also very much like no, I'm scared of a lot of things, and like it's so much about like you say like, oh, you don't want to walk down that corridor. I'm like, no, this corridor creeps me the hell out. I need to walk down
Absolutely.
it. And like you
going
walk
for
down
it.
it and you pay attention and you like let that fear seep into you and you pay attention. You like unpick it.
Yep,
It's like nope. And like you just unspool the fear, examine it, and then sort of twist it into something new and pour it into the page. Like
That's too much for me.
don't be afraid of your fear. Embrace your fear. Be afraid and use it to make other people afraid.
Okay, forgive me. I feel it necessary to defend myself from chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a book full of horrible, horrible things. That if anyone was to read it, it would read like something from an American Psycho. I am also aware it's slightly disturbing in that I write in books back to front. Okay, that's fine.
Whoa.
And yes, I
Yeah,
am
I forgot
also
this about
aware
you.
that technically speaking, this counts as a death note because if I write that a character dies in this book, they die in the show, and this is as close to a death note as I
Oh,
can
that's
get.
just fiction,
These
Alex.
are
That's
all-
just how fiction
These
works.
are all true, okay? But I'm not weird. You're weird, and my book of intrusive thoughts that I write back to front and carry around with me everywhere I go don't need your judgment. Okay? All right.
Are you left-handed?
No. But I part my hair to the
I
left
am.
because I'm weird.
Harlan, is there something about left-handers?
Oh,
hello. You're just
No,
suspicious.
writing in a book from back to
No,
front
that would make
is-
sense.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was thinking first. Yeah.
I should do
But
this.
you'd still
I'm left-handed,
smudge.
I have that problem all the time.
Well, no,
yeah.
it's because I write
Yep.
in both directions at once. Because if it's organisational, you go left to right, and if it's creative, you go right to left, and then where they meet, you've got a project. See, Harlan gets it.
Ambidextrous.
Alex!
Can you write with two pens?
I write with. I have four colours, but the colours.
Is it a left brain, right brain thing?
I write with four colours, but the colour scheme changes depending on page number. Oh.
Alex!
I'll try.
Do you have that pen
Martin
with the
is
four
just-
different
this is
colors?
Martin's nightmare. This is Martin's fear.
Martin, look, I'm not joking. I feel like I've not shared this
He
before.
doesn't want. Don't show him. He doesn't want to see.
Stop showing me.
Okay.
That's why I haven't shared it. It's why I don't put myself out there.
It's okay. I
Okay, Alex.
accept you.
So yeah, when Johnny says that I'm turning into a conspiracy nut,
No, you're not.
Now
turning
that's
into a-
scary.
Oh
Change what I'm afraid of.
boy. Alex's secret.
it could be you.
To be fair, we did. I don't think either of you were on it, but on Enthusiasm we did a writing episode, and Imogen Harris, who plays Helen in the original Magnus series.
Oh, Imogen.
Yeah, we love Imogen.
We love Imogen. Right.
Her recommendation was to just get a spreadsheet and just write down 100 ideas, like whatever comes into your head, because some of them will be good.
Yep.
And some of them won't be, and that's okay too. And they don't all have to be for stories. Some of them might be novels. Some of them might be poems. And I thought that was a really good idea. So I have one of those, and I looked at it the other day, and I was like, "The fuck was that?" I was like, "A tree falls in love with someone living in its roots."
Ooh,
I like
that would mean that they were dead.
I don't say, how did they get in the roots? Are they in
Well,
prison?
they died and were buried.
Doesn't matter. I
The
like it.
tree
Go with
loved
it.
them.
Like, okay.
Yes.
Okay, that was a bad example
Yeah.
because I did eventually write something about that, but it was like
I was gonna say, I'm a big
This
fan.
rubbish
I'm a
idea
big
that I
fan
then
of like
committed to and wrote and was really good. Yeah.
Was it horror or love
Flesh-
This is
story?
right up
Flesh
there
is
with
like
what you do. Some
wood
stuff with our
melding
queue
is
list
so
50
cool.
Shows long.
Okay,
Oh,
it was a short fantasy story. It was a really big tree. Someone built a house between its massive roots, and the tree basically watched them grow up and then like fall in love and move into the little house.
That sounds fantastic.
Thank
It's like
you.
a reverse Baba Yaga.
I'm
Yeah.
lost in the idea of like I don't know. Is it weird that I'm like, yes, your roots growing around the bones of someone long
No.
dead is
I
very
ran
romantic.
a. I
Is that,
wrote a
is,
Call of
does that read as
Cthulhu game
romantic to
about
anyone
that.
other than me?
It's very
Yeah, no,
intimate.
like
Yeah.
I wrote a Call of Cthulhu game exactly like that, and you'd find like a tooth that like grew out of the root, like it was
Ooh,
hundreds
nice.
and hundreds of years, and the teeth were making themselves like pushing themselves out, and they like reignited the spirit by pulling one of these teeth out of the roots of the tree that had like moved its way up. I'm all over that.
I mean-
I'm a big fan of like melding flesh with kind of anything.
Oh, yes, goodness.
I mean, I
yes.
remember reading
Goodness, yes.
a few years ago, mine. So take this with a pinch of salt. A situation where basically someone was buried. You know, like you can plant an acorn with people, so it grows, and then it's like it's feeding on the body, and it's like
Oh
a
yeah,
recycle thing.
yeah.
Except
Yeah.
then, basically, due to how it was placed, it lifted the skeleton and incorporated it into the trunk.
Yeah.
And then it was discovered at a later phase where there was just an actual face, just like, hey.
That is scary,
That's
but
cool.
cool.
It's very, very cool. I can't remember the details though, so apologies if I've done that weird, like 3 stories of combined thing. But I'm pretty
Also,
sure something like
Making me think of Sleepy Hollow.
that. Yeah.
Also, it very easily conforms to like my top horror hack, which is if you can't think of like a way to make something scary, just put some human teeth in it.
Yep.
That is true. Human teeth are the worst thing.
You know what?
Human teeth where there shouldn't be
Put them on
human
a
teeth.
fish.
Great.
Children's
Human
teeth
on
are
a fish.
scarier.
Yes.
Human teeth.
Oh,
with
the
human
X-rays.
teeth on them.
Oh, Alex.
Double teeth.
Double teeth.
Oh,
Teeth.
Teethality.
Right, we've got one more question. Very helpfully, Harlan, I can see the time behind your head, so I'm not worried.
Well displayed.
Yeah.
Wait, are you converting?
I
to
assumed
time
it was a
zones in real time?
countdown
6
until.
hours.
That's
No,
5 hours.
amazing.
No, the minutes don't change. Well, so it doesn't matter. I could still.
Yeah, but that means you need to know what hour you're in. I've never known what hour I'm in.
Oh, I always know what hour I'm in. I'm a very organized person.
I need the clock to know. That's why.
It's after sundown.
It's just in the gloaming times. Okay, do you have any horror media recommendations? This is always an interesting question. Shaun, what about you? What do you think?
Oh no, I told you I'm bad at horror.
Oh, okay. What was the last thing?
Um,
what was the last piece of media that scared you then?
Oh.
Good, interesting. question.
Yeah, the last piece of media. See, now this is the problem. I have to actually remember things, and I'm
Oh,
notoriously
okay.
bad at remembering things. The last piece of
Put on the spot.
I read a book, and I cannot remember the author, and the book was called Song of Carly, and it was horrifying. Is it
Robert
Dan?
McCammon? Is it?
I'm not sure. It's
Or-
still on the side of my bed where I put it down and then refuse to move it afterwards because that is a horrifying story.
Actually, it's Dan Simmons, I think.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
It is really, yeah. But in terms of like recommendations, like I think I'd go with what I mentioned earlier, like the Southern Reach trilogy by Jeff Vandermeer, because that is, yeah, it's like a really
Unique.
It's not horror fully, but it's unsettling, and I like that. That's my favorite horror, something that's unsettling.
Yeah, we love that. Better Alex, what horror media recommend? I'm sticking with it.
He's next to you. It's so rude.
Let's see.
It was his idea.
Yes, I know, but you can't let Alex just go with all his ideas.
I know.
You've got to protect him from some of his
Johnny, you're
ideas.
interrupting. Better,
We've
Alex.
seen the book. We know what happens.
I understand the system. It's not for other people, so it's fine.
The film that's coming into my head. Well, hopefully I've been quiet now.
Yes.
The film that comes into my head is The Descent.
Ooh.
That's the one I've seen a few times, and it just because you've got multiple layers of the horror with the going down, the claustrophobia, the darkness, and let's throw a monster in there that wants to get you.
Yeah.
Great choice.
What do you think of that reading of it that says that the monsters aren't actually real, and it's just, I can't remember which one of them, but they've just sort of like lost it and they're killing all their friends.
Well, here's the thing.
That's awesome.
I like, at the risk of diving into my Descent lore, it depends on your understanding of the production history, because they had two endings for the Descent.
Oh yes, they did, and
I think
one was
that,
okay.
I think that it completely changes the reading.
I think
because
it does
one
too.
of them is that she's basically just in the cave at the end, and she's imagined that she's escaped. Then it's
She's
like, you're still in
hallucinating.
the cave, you're just
Yep.
losing it. Keep your shit together. And then there's the other one where it cuts before that, and they're just out.
Yeah.
And I think that as a result, I don't think in the actual original ending where she's still in the cave, it reads correctly that they imagined it all, because you wouldn't layer delusion upon delusion in a way that isn't compatible. Whereas I think in the actual like theatrical ending, I think it was the theatrical ending where they get out. It does work as a reading. Sorry, deep dive into something that I was just like, I get really into like alternate endings for films and like why change it and how does that affect the reading. Like I Am Legend's another good example of that kind of thing.
Oh, just for chat, that's the Descent as in going downwards.
Yeah.
Not as in
and then for
disagree.
books.
Yes.
For books, it was good. It was good. I prattled on there because I had a chance to think.
Sorry, I just.
No, it's good. It worked out. It's an author I'm reading right now called Stephen Graham Jones. He's a Native American writer.
Yeah.
His horror is just fantastic.
Really good
One of my
Indians.
best books I
Ooh,
read
so
recently
good.
is My Heart is a Chainsaw, which is just one of the best titles I've ever read for a book, and it's just
Great title.
fantastic.
That's an
Yeah.
excellent title. Oh, we
I
appreciate it.
seconded anything by Stephen Graham Jones. Strong recommend.
Yep.
My Heart is a Chainsaw. That's great.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Sounds like
Yeah, I
a
think-
song.
That's his newest one, I think, isn't it?
Oh no! you
He's actually got a
ruined
newer one. The
Oh.
Babysitter Lives, I think, is his newest one. But
Oh, I
it
haven't
wasn't
seen
very
anything
good.
about that. I need to get that.
And then he's doing a sequel to it coming out next year, I think,
Fantastic. I'll have to keep an eye out.
called Don't Fear the Reaper, I think it is, or Fear the Reaper. Yeah.
Blue Oyster?
Oh, how would you make that one into a song, I wonder?
I don't know.
It'd never work.
Yellow muscle following. That's a Blue Oyster Cult reference.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Okay. I was like, are we?
My apologies.
Harlan, what are your horror media recommendations?
Yeah, so I appreciate me going last because I didn't think or prep. But so my wife and I watched a bunch of Halloween movies, as I mentioned, that we'd never seen before. So from this year, one that I wouldn't even say it's Halloween, but I really enjoyed is called Road Games from 1981. I loved it. It was so good. It wasn't that scary, but it was so good. I would say the last horror movie in the last 5 years that blew me away is called The Wolf of Snow Hollow. Again, not super scary, but so good. Like almost go into it with more of a comedy vibe. It's phenomenal, and I think it's a Jim Cummings wrote, directed, starred. And then I would say probably my safety like horror movie of all time that I think still genuinely scares me when I rewatch it, aside from like The Thing or something, would be The Orphanage. I think every time I watch that,
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
so good. And then in terms of like book, my favorite novel of all time is The Road by Cormac McCarthy, which again, I wouldn't say is horror, but it's like got some terrifying
Elements,
moments. And I think you're laughing because you thought I said The Orphan. Which is
No,
like the
no,
one
no,
with
no.
the
I'm
girl
laughing. I'm laughing because when at the moment, for reasons too long to go into, whenever anyone says The Thing, my brain screams "Das Ding" because that's the German title
Oh,
Dusting.
oh yeah, I saw someone tweet that or post that or something.
Yeah, no, it was because I recently was trying to explain to some Germans why it is funny to an English speaker that dusting is the
It's the horror movie title.
Dusting.
Chats are very on board
Just
with
cleaning the
dusting.
house, is he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dusting. And I was trying to be like, well, it's a sound effect that's like kind of unserious, and also it sounds like an English person just kind of making up some German. So the fact that it actually is the translation is very funny. It's like if in French it was losing, or in Spanish it was el hing. Or something like that, and so sorry. That's why I was laughing when you were like the thing. It's because my brain is in a weird.
Well, it is
configuration
it's one
right
of those
now.
movies that every time I go back to it, I'm like,
So
oh, yeah,
good.
this
Yeah,
deserves to be where it's at. In
Oh
the,
yeah.
in the
I have it
lexicon.
on good authority that The Thing is Johnny's favorite movie because Johnny told me so.
It's no, it is one of my five. Is one of my five.
One of your
What
five.
are your other
What are the
four?
other four?
Evil Dead
So
2.
They're also the thing.
So the thing, RoboCop, Dark City, Ravenous, and what is the last one? I always forget. Like
I'm
I
with
can
you
al-
on Ravenous, by the way. The
Yeah,
soundtrack
it's
to
got-
Ravenous is
so good,
metal.
so weird. Currently, like to be fair, and The Raid at the moment are
Good
my
choices.
current top five, because like I find that every time I try, everyone's like, "What's your favorite movie?" I kind of panic, so I generally have, and also it means that I can't, like, if I've decided this is my favorite movie and I see another really good movie, I can't like swap it around. If I've got a top five, if I've got a current top five,
okay.
that means that I can chop and change. Though I don't think The Thing is ever leaving the top five.
Fair enough. Alex, do you have any horror recommendations?
Always.
Ooh.
So I've recommended a bunch of stuff previously. I'm going to recommend something I know I haven't recommended before, and it's going to come with a caveat, which is I'm a big believer that you can have an excellent film if you, like, say, ignore a single act. A good example, I think the sci-fi film Sunshine. Absolutely fantastic film if you ignore the closer where it falls apart, honestly, a little bit. It's incredibly well written, it's tense, it's really thing, and then it trips over at the end. And that can happen. It's
I love it
forgivable.
all the way through.
You're allowed to,
I
but
would
it changes the
yeah.
film. Where, like, if you take that last reveal out, it's a very different film and one that's a bit more me. In a similar vein, did any of you see the film Splice?
Yes.
Again,
Canadian
the
film,
ending
are you
it kind of
kidding?
No, I
it
missed
trips
that
over it. It trips over itself at the end, and I kind of advise people to forgive it that. It's the story about basically these people who are genetically let's say modifying animals. I'm trying to keep it broad.
Yeah.
But they are obsessing over the work, and they're desperate for it to go well, and they're caring about it, and they're getting too close, and then it starts getting darker and weirder, and then it stops being about, like, caring for the thing, and it starts breaching into ideas of, like, intimacy with the non-human, and, like, violations of parenthood responsibility, and, like, ethical breakdown of science and how that interacts with family, and all of these amazing things. Again, I don't actually like the ending because I think it trips over itself. But
I think
everything
the
up
ending
to that,
cheapens the rest
like,
of it.
just before it does that, it has one of the most uncomfortable moments of cinema and horror I've ever seen. And nothing particularly awful happens. And that's sort of the point where you're just like, oh my god, don't. No, don't do the thing. No.
It's a cool movie.
It's interesting.
Vincenzo Natali directed that. And fun fact, and this is true, so I went to a weird, my uncle does commercials, and he always brings in kind of like famous people. And at that time, years and years ago, I was doing film, and he kind of like invited me along. And Vincenzo Natali was there, as well as J Abrams, which is another story. And Vincenzo Natali, they were all talking about their like upcoming features. And Vincenzo Natali, no joke, pitched me that movie. He's like, I'm trying to get this thing funded. He's like, here's what, because he'd only done Cube at that point, and he's a Canadian as well. And he was talking about, he's like, I want to do this. And he like had this grassroots kind of pitch. And I was like, that sounds cool. It sounds really cool. And literally, like 5 years later, I was working at Blockbuster and I see it. And I'm like, oh, like this is the movie. And the exact same thing happened at that same party with Cloverfield. J Abrams was like, I'm producing this movie coming up. This guy called Matt Reeves, he's like, because they were all doing commercials at the time. He's like, it's like a monster movie, but from the point of view of like somebody. And I remember being like, that sounds stupid.
So what you're saying is you had a chance to stop it and you didn't.
I could have. I
I
almost did.
liked the original Cloverfield, but
I loved it.
I actually haven't
was just
seen the
surprised.
original.
I was just like,
oh,
Johnny,
Johnny, you would like
it is
it.
better than you would be led to believe.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. I really
Also,
enjoyed
you've
10
gotta
Cloverfield
watch-
Lane actually, but
I think 10 Cloverfield Lane's better.
I think
Yeah,
Cloverfield
it is.
Paradox.
That's-
Mm.
For me.
Cloverfield Paradox. Right. We've come to the end of our time, though. Before we can get on to discussing the Cloverfield universe,
Mhm.
thank you all so much.
Cloverfield
for coming
Protocol.
on and doing the- Oh yes, yes.
Stop it!
We're gonna, yes. So we're gonna talk. Thank you for. I can't end it. I've forgotten how to end things.
Would you like me to end things?
Okay.
Hold on.
You don't have. Okay, we'll do it together. Thanks everyone for taking part. We are now going to be taking a.
We're taking a 15-minute break.
There it is. We're going to be taking a 15-minute break, and when we come back in, we're going to be doing some gameplay.
Yeah, we're
But
gonna do Left 4 Dead.
Before we disappear, one last chance for the writers out here. Johnny, I don't count you as this because frankly, everyone knows where they can find you.
What?
Would anyone like to plug themselves or their works one last time before we call this section and then head on to the next?
malevolent.ca. Check it out.
Cool. Perfect.
Cool.
Anyone else?
Yeah, Week of Corrosion. Season 3 is coming out at the start of next year. Woo!
Woo!
Ostium Podcast or ostiumnetwork.com. Season 6 starts the 1st of January. So if you join our Patreon at the $10 level, you can get it on Christmas Day. And then also, we have a little spin-off miniseries I've been doing all year called The Ostium Sagas. And Mr. Harlan Guthrie is a guest voice on it. And the episode with him on it just dropped midnight today.
Fun fact: I'm also on Wake of Corrosion, so.
Hey!
He is. Excellent
And also,
character.
Alex, I have books to plug.
Oh, fine. I
I'm gonna
guess.
plug my books.
I guess you have a career.
I'm gonna plug my
Fine.
books.
Move it. Go to intermission, Martin.
13 stories, but spelt like the buildings, and family business.
Family Business.
spelt
I
like
read
the
Family Business recently. Very much enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you. Also, MacGuffin and Company for like horror, for like role-playing games that myself and Sasha write.
Okie doke. In
All
that
very
case, then,
good.
yes. Thank you all. We'll call it there, and then we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Is it?
Yes.
We're back in 15 minutes for some gameplay-based stuff. But thank you for your time,
Thank you so
and it's
much.
going to be
so
lovely
much.
to be working more with you
Yeah.
soon.
Bye.
Yes,
Thank
definitely.
you.
Okay, guys, we're just gonna have to transition
Okay.
stuff.
Okay, so it turns out Martin thought it'd be a really good idea to start the game immediately and then give me a keyboard with a trackpad to play the game with. So you're going to be seeing a view of someone playing Left 4 Dead without a mouse.
I will protect you.
Fine. Well,
I'm sure it's fine.
in the
I
meantime,
vow to
This is
protect
going
whatever
to
we should
character that
probably
is.
introduce ourselves. So
Yes.
I'll go very quickly. Alexander J Newall, founder and CEO of Rusty Quill Limited. With me, him. With me, I have.
Oh, Helen Gould, they, he, she, various things with Rusty Quill. April, you go next.
April Sumner, she, her. I am the executive production at Rusty Quill. I make things. Tom, next.
Hi everyone, I'm Tom. I'm the network liaison. I'm here to give excellent service to the network, and so in this case, protect them from zombies. Over to Shaun, I guess.
Hello, I'm Shaun, the creator, writer, and all sorts of things for Wake of Corrosion. I'm going to pass it over to Harlan next.
I'm Harlan from Malevolent, and I'm here to kill zombies, and I'm gonna throw it over to my wife, Joe.
I'm Joe. I'm Harlan's wife. I'm also the
Hey, there's a
DM
sign
of
for the
Die
amusement park.
Shame podcast. A Rusty Quill production.
All right, it looks like we've actually got the network team pretty much actually. So we've got Joe, Harlan, and Shaun, I think.
Yeah.
As the players, and I think Alex, and who else? We've got Helen and
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is so loud, Martin. This is so loud.
So loud.
Can we
Wait,
just
Desmond,
take
call it.
one moment? I just need to change this
Yeah.
terrible audio situation.
No worries, we'll take you.
Jockey!
Okay, that'll be
Jockey!
Ah, my brain.
That beast.
Need a
Oh.
melody.
Apologies all.
Oh, the chaos immediately.
It is so loud.
Cannot hear a darn thing. You need to take it like all the way down to like 4.
Oh,
Sorry.
Those in
no, I've been shot.
very quiet, but
Okay.
Who amongst us has played this game before? Let's start out with something easy.
I've never played a zombie before, but I've played a lot of the campaign.
I, Tom, definitely wasn't sat for the first half of the stream, watching the stream and playing this for practice.
Nice.
Love it.
Tom a survivor.
Played this game a load when I was a child, but never on PC, so that's why I've got a controller plugged in.
Oh no, we got friendly fire on.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
I didn't know you could turn it off.
That's going to end badly.
Can you really turn it off? I've
Dibs
been
on that
shooting my
shit
friends
again.
this entire
Grab the
time.
Harlan, get out the acid.
Oh shit, behind.
This is so hard without a mouse!
You need to try and
Wait, what's... Oh, so chat's seeing your screen?
Yes! They're seeing me in like, the worst... I hate you, Mike.
Oh my god, there's so many zombies behind us.
So, reminder for everyone, this is as part of the... Sorry, I'm yelling, the audio's loud. This is for the Kickstarter for the Magnus Protocol, and we're past 9,900 backers now, which is absolutely bonkers.
It is a very silly amount.
Congratulations.
Oh my god.
Uma, we need to go down this hill.
Oh no, I got smokered.
No, you didn't. Shut up.
Anybody?
Anyway.
Yeah, we're working it.
Just shoot the guy.
I was just shooting you. That's fine, right?
It worked.
Good.
Yes, good!
Right.
Okay, I hit Shaun, I think.
Oh, Shaun, you don't have to heal me.
Hell yeah.
Get him! Get him now!
It's in a bad way.
Kill the filthy zoomies!
Sweetheart.
The disease carriers.
Wow. Whoever's playing
on the
did
left.
a pretty good job.
You guys alright?
Face rear enemies. Don't tell me what to do, gang.
Okay, maybe I should have saved that medkit for myself.
I know, I need to save
Don't
you.
you worry, Shaun, I've got
Come
you.
here, where are you, Shaun? Come here, I'll heal you, babe. Nope,
Oh shit, I'm getting licked!
Getting lit.
licks my wife.
That's my wife.
Sorry for licking your wife.
You on the edge? Thank you.
Bonk.
Should we move away from this area? Because this seems like a dead...
I want everyone to know, I played this game a lot. I'm not bad at it.
I know.
But playing without a mouse is a new challenge I have never tried.
Alright, let's come to this road, and then we're going to try and kill Shaun.
Just for this,
let's
Martin,
follow
I'm going to
Tom.
crush you on Smash Brothers at some point, publicly.
What's that present?
I know, but it's sliding so far. isn't it?
Dying like a lot easier as a charger than I should, having shot a lot of chargers before.
That's it.
Come on, Tom, let's go.
Yes, chat.
I'm on you, let's go. Good.
Okay, okay.
Oh, Harlan, are you wielding a guitar?
I was.
Yeah, you can use guitars
Wonderful.
as weapons.
Use anything as a weapon.
Oh, Tom, you're almost dead, boy.
I am almost dead.
Let's protect Tom while they heal.
Save the Tom.
Can someone remind me how to crouch or something? Ah, there we go, okay.
Oh, boom it. Oh, no, thank you.
You got me.
Okay,
Oh, I cannot see.
Oh no. Oh, I've been pinned.
Die!
Oh no.
Die!
Get off of her. I got you.
Was that you?
Save me.
Was that you, Helen?
I don't know.
Oh god, teamwork. They're doing teamwork, guys. I'm being grabbed.
Get
They're
them!
working
Get
together.
them! Eat them!
They're intelligent.
I'll get them in a second.
We probably should coordinate a little
Eat
better.
their
but-
brains!
Oh,
We're
there's a
alive?
prison.
Yeah, we're good. Well, I think we're good. We're alive.
Yeah, we're alive. I don't think it's... Yeah.
Alright,
Good
Shaun,
show, by the way.
Joe, you
Network.
heal.
I'm
You've
doing
got
it
this.
right now.
Check it out.
This is some
Oh shit, there's a boomer.
serious lumping.
He's over 60 and he loves
Oh.
Republicans.
Get him! They're limping. We got him. Come on.
But I am limping as well.
Oh no!
Oh, I ran into a wall.
Hey Tom, which one are
Hey.
you? Asking for a friend.
I totally
Oh, no.
chainsaw right now. Just
Thank you, Harlan.
You're welcome. Oh no! Repay the favor.
Oh man,
fucking ability
same.
to get the rest of the team.
Oh yes, we've got a chainsaw. We are unstoppable.
I mean, I've just set myself on fire, which is
Oh.
probably not the best idea.
Probably fine.
Some cars set off alarms. Understood.
Yeah, don't shoot them. They'll end up
Crazy though. Oh,
I got you.
Oh, I'm down. Oh god, I'm next door to you as well. Sorry, I walked off like an idiot.
Okay.
I'll get you top.
Hello.
Did
Well-
I die?
I'm no nurse.
Oh,
A
there's
boomer,
a boomer.
and a choker.
And
or
a
jumper.
jockey.
Okay.
Oh god, it's so blobby.
Right. I think we forgot to give content warnings for this game because we started immediately.
Oh yeah, we didn't get the content warning. Oh,
He's more
okay.
important than I am.
We did put content warnings in
everything.
the notes, so I think Meg might have forgotten on it when we started.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
good.
Yes. Violence, zombie violence.
Yes. Emetophobia.
Squares.
Gore, guns.
Americans.
Martin, I have been logged out.
Oh man.
I went on the wrong side of a fence. Now I'm stuck.
Jockey on me.
I'm coming, baby.
Oh,
It's too late.
oh, I can climb. Oh,
Yes!
oh, I can climb.
Yes, use your tongue. Yes. Okay, now hide. Oh, okay.
You can't once they you stagger for a moment.
Oh. Ooh.
Down.
We should target Rochelle next.
I got you,
I
Tom.
think we're so-
Die.
Alright, Emily.
Don't be on
So
fire.
much fire.
Oh, who did the fire?
Why is shift not run?
Yeah, I
Why
know,
not?
right?
Somebody
Don't
come get
panic,
Tom
everyone, but
instead.
I'm dying behind you.
Somebody come get
You should
Tom.
go on without me.
You're so polite. You should go on without.
Yeah, I'll stay in the creative distraction.
Nice.
Oh, I'm
getting
witnessing the
jockeyed.
end of Harlan
No.
right here. Oh,
so-
jockeyed.
Go on,
I don't
go
want
on.
to
You
play.
get him a second
I am-
time. I believe in you. I believe in you.
I'm
Yes!
dying.
Yes!
Oh, no. Help me!
Oh, you're doing
Be-
great,
be
Alex.
alive,
I was born to zombie.
I'm gonna wait to get you.
Yeah, I'm in the
I
acid.
refuse to let them survive, guys. This is unacceptable.
I'm determined to be better
Okay, so
at
just
Tom
shot
than a
a car.
game, so.
Okay. I'm back in the game.
I'm being eaten.
Uh,
No, I'm dead.
Oh, join the dead side, Tom. We welcome you.
We
Alright,
love
Harley.
you. We love you,
You
Tom.
got it, baby.
how are you? Oh, there you are.
Oh, also
No.
fuck.
Nom nom nom. Nom nom
that's
nom.
it.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom nom nom. You're so intelligent and therefore
This is
delicious.
painful.
Yes,
Go
good.
swimming.
Yes.
Ooh.
Go
killed-
team death kill.
Yay!
Wow.
Hey April, you know what these guys have
Yeah.
lots of?
What?
Bones.
Bones!
Bones.
Alright.
Okay, so now you and I are people.
What? That's it?
Driving through this.
Oh no.
Wait.
No.
I guess we walk.
Okay,
Okay, so
I'm gonna
we're-
immediately die, so I apologize. in
Am I
advance.
coach?
It's okay.
No. Okay. Alright. This
I
is
have
fine.
no idea who I am.
He.
Oh, I think I'm coach.
Yeah, you're coach.
Wow! Hi!
Hello. Hi.
Hey.
All right, we've got to keep moving. The one thing I know about this game
Okay.
is that you've got to keep moving.
Just keep swimming. Just
Just
keep
keep
swimming.
Swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Ah!
What
Oh,
do we do? We
straight
swim.
for me.
Swim.
Help.
Ah!
Stay away from the spit.
Get out of the goo!
Brilliant,
Get out of
that's
the
it.
goo! Get out of the goo!
Listen.
All right, no,
Enjoy
no,
the
down,
goo.
down.
Get away.
Terrible.
Load. Yeah.
How do we melee? I've forgotten.
Right click.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Okay.
Ah! Ah! Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
I got you, Helen.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's continue. I think
Yeah,
it's
let's
this kind of way.
Yeah.
This was so much easier on my stream when they were all like elves and gingerbread men.
No, they weren't. They look normal.
They were. Why were they gingerbread men?
Oh, I may have had some Christmas
Ah.
months.
Christmas. That sounds like fun. No.
Oh no!
Help.
Eh,
Come in. Come in.
eh. Ah! Oh no!
again.
no! Shoot the zombies, not me!
Sorry, I told you I was going to shoot you.
Down this off ramp.
I gave you fair warning.
Oh no, I've been joking!
Healing, healing.
Oh, what's this?
Oh yeah, there are presents and stuff.
Okay, where are we going? I've forgotten this.
I think
Down,
it's
down
this way.
here.
Okay.
Down here.
Go. I refuse to lose to these fools. These jokers. Oh, a joker, a
yeah.
smoker.
That's
Oh,
what
A
Tom.
joker.
We got a double back, we got a double back!
Reloading.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah! Where's my top? I'm so much better with melee.
Oh, I'm in danger.
Oh my god,
I'm
there's
in
no.
trouble.
Oh,
Stop!
Helen, I'm coming for you. Helen, I'm coming.
Okay.
No!
Okay, I'm still standing. I'm not down. Oh, I'm down.
Yeah!
Helen, I shot you. I'm sorry.
Brilliant acid.
Get him, baby. Get him.
Okay.
No!
Bet on him, baby.
Yes!
Please help.
Help!
Thank you.
Got you.
Okay, I'm coming. We're coming.
Okay,
Coming
let's
out.
Look out, there's a
Let's go
hunter
double
here, there's a
backing
hunter!
together.
We're
We're coming.
Get him. Keep the pressure on.
All right.
Wait,
There's,
coming.
a,
We're
there's a
coming.
jockey and a hunter, I see.
Jocker.
Okay.
And there's a jocker!
A joker.
Look out for the jocker! He's right there!
Ah! I'm being smoked.
Help!
I'm so smoked.
Yes, my
Help!
zombie.
Done well.
Help!
No!
Yes.
Yes.
Did
Yes.
No!
You never stood a chance.
What a
Unacceptable!
beautiful day.
It's okay.
I can't believe that Martin felt it necessary to hinder me in this way.
Yeah.
I feel personally attacked.
I was personally attacked!
We were all personally attacked here.
Unacceptable. Also, I'm going to be honest. Left 4 Dead 2 I only played to play the zombies. It's just...
Oh, okay.
It's just
I
so
have been
good.
kicked from the game. Give me a second. I need to join
So
you again. I
while,
think.
while we're
Okay.
waiting, I should probably repeat for everyone, this is for the Kickstarter for the Magnus Protocol. So, if you are interested, you can go to the Magnus Archive. You can go to Kickstarter.com and look up the Magnus Archives 2, and then that will lead you to the Magnus Protocol.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's Shaun?
Wait, how do
I got kicked from the game. I'm just
oh,
rejoining
okay.
now.
We'll wait.
I'm on my way back.
Oh,
I don't know what
we're
happened.
waiting.
I will wait. I
Poor
will wait for you. For brains.
Oh,
There we go. Let's do this.
yeah, there we go. We're
Okay.
Yeah, go back
I
to
think-
Magnus.
I'm getting used to this now.
Right, again, good drumming. Nice.
Oh man.
Oh, no, Jackie!
I got you.
That was a nice strong start, zombies. Nice strong start.
Okay.
Alright, let's
Not
move.
strong enough.
Anyone actually know the way in this level?
Zombies, they don't know the way. Get them.
Guide them?
Now's our time.
Nice distraction, Tom.
Tom,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
stay
yeah.
with us.
Oh, Tom, you murdered me.
Stick
I mean, I
together or
totally
die
did
alone.
this level earlier as part of my prep. It's fine.
Tom, did you introduce yourself?
Yeah, did you?
Okay, good. I've been
Anybody?
so caught up in all the chaos. Oh,
Okay.
good job,
No problem.
Martin. Excellent pounding.
That's alright back there?
Thank
I
you.
would
that
love
was
a
me.
different weapon.
Oh, are you playing as Martin?
Yeah, I'm good. Well, yeah, because I have to be on his setup.
Oh, right.
So
Jockey.
I was good at pounding. Thank you.
Oh wow.
Jockey's on me. Thank you.
Yeah, I got him.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
I
It's
think
teamwork.
Did I grab
Okay,
one?
I'm sorry, chat. I haven't been
Sorry?
paying enough attention. I'm so sorry that someone had a tea upset. I can only apologise.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Well,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Finger cramp doesn't matter.
Mine
Oh
has
no. Acid. Hunter behind us.
Martin, don't fill me in cramp.
Tank.
I think, Martin, you can
Tank
do
line,
what you
go.
like.
Oh, it's room
Okay.
temperature iced tea, chat. Good. I'm glad to hear.
Oh, Smoker got me. Thank you.
Nice. I think it's this way. But I might be wrong.
Oh, people are recommending Trice.
Follow Tom.
Trice had a fantastic finale, and the team are brilliant. I thoroughly recommend people check out Trice
Trice was
Forgotten.
genuinely amazing.
We love Trice Forgotten. Okay.
That team worked so hard, and also the Naomi who played Anne in there is one of our moderators today.
Oh, I really hate the noise of being the jockey.
Oh, I'm so slow. Is there a speed run button?
Be careful, I think there might be
crap.
peeked outside.
Run
Be
better.
careful, immediately. I walk out.
Also, guys, if you've not picked up a second pistol, there's a second pistol on the stand.
I'm on jockey. Thank you.
On the shelf, there's a second pistol if you...
Oh,
nicely
no! Done, Alex. Woo!
Okay,
We've
wait,
got him
guys.
tunneled in.
You're dangerous.
Thanks, Tom. Careful, baby.
Don't worry, I just got a little spitter boy.
How dare you!
Reloading.
I've never met you in person, but how dare
Yeah,
you!
do you want some first aid?
Sure,
Let's
baby.
get out of this room.
Yeah, let's get out
Get
of
out of
here.
here, though, yeah. Someone want to first aid me?
Oh no,
Sean's
no,
getting
no,
taken.
no, no. Thank you.
Okay.
You're all set.
What is it?
Oh, explosion.
Oh man, I just got puked right on.
Oh,
That's bad. In that case, I'm going to do my best to...
This is so tail.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Oh my god.
Get him!
Someone got
So
a
much
witch.
fire.
Someone
much
served
fire.
a witch.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, don't go the witch. If we've done that, we're in
More
trouble.
guns over here.
Oh,
Lead
no,
them into the witch.
Everyone ignore Tom, he is a fool.
Hi, Tom.
Joe.
Where is she?
Thank you.
Someone here?
I'm getting spit at.
Got you.
Okay, Joe Sefton. Yep, got you.
Thank you.
It's forward on the left, guys. Good. Carousel.
towards the left. Let's go.
See, Tom definitely wasn't
Oh,
practicing
fuck.
before we all got in here.
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
And I certainly haven't been streaming this game myself.
Definitely.
Boomer.
Oh, boomer. Yep.
Oh.
Good spot.
Okay, let's go.
Can you ping in this or
Stop
no?
letting them survive, zombies! Eat
Sorry.
their faces!
Ow!
Good job, guys!
Trying so hard to eat their faces. And
Remember,
yet-
brains are behind the faces!
Delicious brains.
Alright.
Oh no, 1 second. Tom's stuck behind some acid.
Yeah,
there we go.
good,
Let's go.
good,
There we go.
good.
Oh, fun fact, as a zombie, you can't climb slides. They're too slippy. Good to know.
Oh.
That is good.
Good place to run.
How are we doing?
Ah,
You're
thank you.
Alright,
Thank
what
you.
am I?
Boomer, where were you? I was luring them in for you.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Oh, were you? Okay.
You are
sorry.
welcome, chat. I will always teach you the insides.
Oh no, I have exploded.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Keep moving. We
Oh,
want to be indoors.
okay.
Oh, that was very sweet. Just sorry.
I don't want to kill you, but I has to.
You know what? I understand.
Oh, spit it.
Molotov in there. If anyone needs it, I have a pipe bomb, so
Yeah, I've got one too.
go grab it.
I'll go grab it.
Someone grab it if they don't have anything. Robles saved.
Ah,
Nice.
Oh shit.
Jockey.
Ah!
we haven't had a tank yet, have we?
You won't get
I
attacked
was
until
a
the
tank
finale.
earlier.
Oh, were you?
Oh wait, no, sorry, a charger, not a tank.
Oh,
You're
charge
right.
is okay. Charge is okay.
Boomer. Nice.
You're right, people. They are fan meat.
Hey!
Fan meat.
Delicious fan meat.
Fan meat.
Tracking a pipe bomb out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we both did. Shit.
Oh,
Yours
Guys,
after
get
I'm being
mine?
dragged up the slide.
No, there's a fucking liquor on me.
Help me on the
see him.
slide.
Thank you.
No.
Die!
I'm not
Die!
I'm down in there.
Die!
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Sean, where the hell is? Oh, you're both. Okay,
Oh,
we'll get Sean.
it's gone.
We're good.
I can't.
I'll get Sean. You get Tom, darling.
How about I get almost killed by all these zombies?
Okay. Does anyone have a? Do you have a Molotov, love?
No, I don't have any throwables.
I've got the Molotov, but I'm down.
Hold on.
Hey, if anyone don't mind, use a hand.
Shout for the smoker at the top of the steps. Smoker at the top of the.
What? I'm on a
Ignore
liquor
him! No,
high?
he's full of lies!
Shoot the smoker, he's still trying to get you.
No, he's full
He's
of
still trying
lies!
to get-
He's full of lies!
We got him.
You go,
We
you
got
go,
him.
you go.
No.
Here I come!
Let's go.
That just happened to me!
Okay, so
This is
you've
so much
got this.
fun.
Yeah, are you rescuable soon?
We should play this for just like
Not
our
yet.
own amusement more often.
We should. I agree.
So you want to go
Not
left?
Okay.
for content.
Right.
Oh,
Tom, we will remember you.
That's fine. Move on without me. Boomer and Kafu. That's it. Head towards the roundabout.
I love Tom just like calmly leading them to
Wait,
safety.
I told them to go the wrong way.
Where are we
Apparently,
going
I
now?
betrayed them.
Oh shit, I'm down.
Yes, Tom, you were correct. The betrayal
Oh
is
no!
complete.
Oh no! This
you
is a
walked
bad
on.
place to be.
Yeah, sorry, I totally walked you into a dead end there.
No!
Die!
They'll never find me here.
I'll get Shaun down. Why don't you scope out where we're supposed
I'd
to
used
go?
my special, so I had to just sort of like,
Fuck, I'm down.
Get him, get him, get him, yes!
Next! Get it!
Get away, get away, get away from them! Don't let them shoot you, get away!
Shoot him!
I did.
Yes!
No!
No!
Yes!
We did
We did pretty
good.
alright.
Chat, you're right, I apologise. We will never have fun not for content. that was an inappropriate thing to say, and I do apologise.
Definitely no bones, right, Alex?
No bones. Oh, sorry,
bones.
sorry. That was a misfire.
That's okay.
I have no health kit. Cool. Oh, here we go. Stop,
Okay.
stop, stop!
Hell yes. I got all the albums.
Okay, if we just
Guys,
stay here,
leave the starting area.
if we just stay here the whole time, we live. I vote that we eat April first.
Okay, we have a perfectly edible NPC with us.
Oh, you know what?
Let's
Fine.
just go. Let's just go. I made an executive decision.
I see you, jockey.
Yeah, but you can't kill me.
Fix
You
it!
can't kill me. Come on, guys,
Danger!
look at this one. I'm jockeying
Oh,
it.
I'm being help! Thank you.
Alex has forgotten how to melee because he can't find the buttons because they're not on a fucking mouse.
Yep. Oh, no, I'm planning with somebody.
Okay.
okay.
I am on my own. This is. Oh
This
no!
is
Wait,
fine.
I found you. I
No,
found you all.
yeah, hello. I was right behind you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
How do we use our health thing? Just FYI.
This way.
You scroll
roll.
down to it.
Yeah, scroll.
Oh, there's a swarm.
How? Martin's
Looking good, huh?
No, Helen!
Get off me! Okay, how do I use
Okay,
the
wait.
health
I think
thing?
we go this way. I think we go. You
Scroll
scroll
down.
and then.
I don't have a scroll!
No, you found me around the
Okay,
corner.
then I don't know how to help you.
No, sorry.
It's physically impossible for me to play the game!
You might be able to use two fingers to scroll.
Okay.
Spit,
Alright.
spit,
Yeah,
spit.
do like a
Oh,
pizza.
mate, it's nice.
Yeah, there you go. Just
I've been
keep doing
spitting
that.
acid.
Alright. I think it's this way, guys.
I hate you, Martin. I hate that I have to use the trackpad to scroll. Leave him alone!
Alright, let's go this way.
Right.
Okay,
Come on,
let's follow April.
we got this. Lead us, April. Lead
Take
us.
out the limping
Okay,
one.
I'm
Take
leading.
out the
I'm
limping
leading.
one.
Don't forget to use your health pack.
Take out the limping one.
No,
Okay,
the limping
Oh,
one is
get them
my
now. They're
friend.
healing.
Yeah, no, I'm the
Perfect
limping one. Don't
maneuver.
kill me.
Oh, great teamwork.
Get off me!
Oh!
Bad touch!
Well played, zombie team. Very well played.
No!
They're coordinated.
Oh, perfect acid.
Okay, okay,
Okay,
all right,
alright.
okay,
Hold on. Okay,
Okay.
I can heal myself. I got it. Yep. Hold on.
all right.
Cover me.
There's some pain
Eat
pills.
and move! Eat!
In
Heal
here.
and move! Heal and
Thank you.
move!
Okay, let's go.
Okay, where are we going? You know the way. Okay.
I also have a
Yep, this way.
pack.
This way.
Don't forget to reload.
Oh, that was Helen. Sorry, Helen.
It's okay. I've probably been shooting you
Oh,
all
good
lots.
job.
All right.
Is that a sincere good job or not?
Okay.
Yeah.
This way, guys. This way.
Oh, sorry.
Alright. Where'd everyone go?
Dunno. Where are you?
Up! This way!
Okay. Whoa!
No.
Oh Jesus! Ah!
I'm a reload.
Okay.
Lead the way, April. You know where you're going.
I think we're going. Alright, I think we're
No,
going
you're
here.
definitely going the wrong way.
Tom, I think you're a liar. I don't trust anything you
Oh
say.
yeah, that's the wrong way, guys.
Oh no, he's fully telling the truth.
Yeah.
Ignore their lies.
Right way.
Don't forget to pick up the superior shotgun. Or thingy.
See what you're missing? It says
There's-
survives and made their 25% of the way to death.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh Jesus!
Weirdly enough, I'm getting on board with the scroll.
Oh! I'm. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nicely done, team. Good work.
Get out of
Better.
the sick. Get out of the Wait!
No!
Go away!
I've been booming and jockeyed. No help, no!
Oh no!
Yes, baby.
No!
We're so close!
Well played.
No!
Oh. The zombies are just running past me.
Helen! Helen!
I've got you. I've got you.
Yes, baby.
Ah!
Link up.
Teamwork makes the zombies dream.
It's all going dark.
Just find a zombie you love and stick with them, you know?
Alright, we're in here.
Help!
I'm in.
Someone get that person on their own, quick.
I'm pressing
Yeah.
E, it's not pressing
Oh, thank you.
No!
Beautiful work.
Okay.
The AI just shot me.
So they.
Okay, where are we going?
Alright, this way, this way.
Okay, yeah.
Why, where
Yeah,
are you?
wrong way.
We gotta go out here and turn to the right.
Ah!
Yeah.
No!
Ah, yes.
I'm
This
being
is what
licked!
we need.
Where are we going?
Okay.
Where are we going, April?
Okay, this way, this way, this way.
Tom, do you want me to split the room?
I'm so.
Ah!
Yeah, you
All I see is puke and
All I
I'm
see
literally.
is
This is
vomit
so
and
bad.
Alex, I don't know if we're going. Okay, oh, we're making it.
I'm coming.
Okay, next knockout is death. All right. This way to the right, to the right.
Yeah.
Look
This
at
way.
them all limping.
Okay. Oh God.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that felt good.
I got
Oh
knocked
my
out.
God! Do you have a separate chat or something?
They must.
No, we just.
You guys are just like quietly coordinating.
No, you
Right.
have
My
to.
wife's name
You
is
attack.
No Scope,
You
aka
attack
Joe Scope.
one at a
Oh
time
God. The
in
horde is
single
coming.
file.
Gotcha.
Ah!
Okay, we're working.
I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying.
Why do you have the
Everything's
sniper
black and
rifle?
I don't know. I didn't
It's
want
the
it.
most effective close range weapon.
I can never tell the difference between guns.
Okay, wait.
You gotta
wait,
get him up. You gotta get him up, April.
I'm getting him up. I'm coming. Okay. All right.
You look good, Harlan.
Oh!
Yeah.
Damn it!
Yeah. Stuff.
It's really hard when everything goes black and white and the heartbeat's going.
I know.
I think I'm going to say
I
zombie player of that
know.
game was the spit in
Oh,
the room.
apparently chat got a bit mixed up between US dollars and pounds.
Oh yeah, we
Because it shows different figures based on the country you're viewing in, to be very clear.
yeah
basing
we
it
are
off
nowhere
GDP.
near £800,000. That would be like $1 million.
I think,
or
bless, I
something.
think someone said, in the US it's £800,000. That can't be right.
No,
It'd be dollars, I assume.
it's the other way. No, it's It'd
Okay.
be like $1 million.
Exactly 1 jillion.
No, we're at £663,101.
Gee,
Where's
my bed
this
was
way?
painted like this when I was a kid. Baby blue.
I don't know this level at all. Okay.
I mean, the boss, tactical
Has anyone got a shotgun?
Oh, this is the tunnel of love.
Zombies.
There
Remember,
are so many
coordinate.
places to hide in here. It's
We can
great.
coordinate.
All right, team, we can do this.
Shall we?
Let's do it. Remember to keep reloading those shotguns when you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it,
Oh,
do
I
it.
went the wrong way. Sorry.
I
back to
stopped
that
him on the bridge.
Anyone see where the acid came from?
Yeah, through this and to the
yeah,
left.
it's on the left. Kill it before it gets assassin.
Damn it!
I think I got it. I don't know.
Nice.
You did. You got me.
Tom's using his LARP skills, and I feel like that's unfair. I don't know who invited him, but
As I say, if the network needs backup, I'm there. That's what I'm for.
Oh God, help!
you have to be so good at your job.
All 4 of them just came after me, cornered me, and
We're a team.
executed me. That
We
was
did. In the tunnel of love.
absolutely brutal.
It's the tunnel of.
They're all huddled together.
I don't actually know this level, so I don't know where we're going, but I think it's this one.
Excellent.
Oh! Ow, 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 ow. That was a good charge, yeah. Well done.
Nice.
Nice
Well done, Helen.
work on that charge. Yeah, that was nice.
Sorry, Tom.
No, that was brilliant play.
Oh.
Behind us, we got a spitter.
Roger, I'm going to keep clearing the front.
No, you don't. Ah!
2 between the eyes.
Is everyone
Stop
on
it!
green? Okay.
This is unacceptable behaviour. I realise I have literally no way of visiting any consequences on you,
Did we
but
just
so help
go in
me.
a circle?
No, it just looks like that, this level.
They even know where they're going. This is ridiculous.
Smoker in front, instead.
I'll get you next time.
Boom it.
Angry zombie noises. Ah.
There's another health kit over here.
Tom, come on us.
Hold
for a
up,
second.
Tom.
Coming.
Tom,
Come
all
on
over
us.
me. Tom, I need you to come. I need you to come hard, Tom. Come here.
Tom, he needs you to come right now.
Tom, would you come?
I'm coming. I'm here.
Thank you. Are you coming? Okay,
He's
let me
arrived.
Okay, let me help you.
He's
Sorry,
arrived
I
and it's
might
gotten
have-
very
Thank
messy.
you for helping me.
Oh,
Oh,
spit
we got a
it.
spitter.
Yeah, stay away from
Keep
the
the pressure on, keep the pressure on.
Right.
Does it go towards the... Oh, we got to get out of here ASAP, because this is
Keep
a
the pressure
Yeah.
on.
It is,
Good.
yeah.
Good enough, good enough, good enough.
Drop your meat. Smoker's down. I don't know what the spec was.
Come on, let's
I
keep
got
going,
pulled down.
keep going.
Keep right here. Good at you, nice. Keep moving.
We got a
keep moving.
boomer back there.
Yeah, we're good.
I got 2 of them. Get them. Get the pinkies.
The pinkies.
Get the pinkies.
Eat their pinkies.
Clearance room, split, moving.
Delicious
We need
pink
to heal.
brains.
Oh, it was just we keep moving, we're in a bit of a risk spot.
No, don't
I
keep
got
moving.
them,
You're in a
huh?
safe
I
zone.
think it's in the maintenance room.
All is well.
think
Stay
it's
where
in
you are. Don't think about it.
Yeah.
Yep, everything's fine.
I'm not sure which way to go, I've got to be honest.
I think it's in this way. Shaun, you need to heal, bud.
Yeah, I do. Trying to get rid of these.
Oh, shit. Smoker got me. Oh, no.
Oh no,
I
I'm
need help.
pinned. I'm pinned. Oh fuck.
Oh, no.
No.
I've never
Yes,
done
good
this
job,
before.
Helen. Eat their faces.
I did.
Nice.
Think of it as aggressive snogging.
Oh, okay. Shit.
All teeth.
Oh dear. Like that Cenobite from Hellraiser.
Yes!
Chatterer.
Keep shooting it, because I ain't got any ammo.
Hell yes. Okay.
Shaun, you're doing amazing, keep going.
I'm coming for you, Shaun.
On us. Move.
Yeah, I couldn't get him. I got to heal or I'm going to die.
Good job.
Okay, don't worry about me. If in doubt,
Thanks,
leave
Down.
me. Save yourself.
No, my shotgun's out.
That was really satisfying.
That was so.
I can revive right now.
Get Tom. Kill Tom. Yes.
Get out. Save yourself. Save Shaun. There's a spitter on Shaun.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so close to be able to get it.
I got him.
Boomer. Nice.
Thank you,
Harlan,
Tom.
where are you?
Damn it, I made them all goopy.
I'm just getting out of this bit.
Yay! Well
I'm coming.
done.
Hey, we're going up the stairs.
Come on, zombies.
Move
Come
up,
on.
Follow me.
Just healing really quick.
How is Tom still up?
I have no idea.
Must have a med kit.
Go, Charger. Go.
Nope. Dead charge
To
is
the
dead.
grave.
I'm down.
I'm out of ammunition.
Oh,
Jockey.
I got the jockey on me.
Yeah, nice.
Right.
Where's the shotgun
I'm getting you up
next
top.
room?
I could
or
do
not.
that.
There we go.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Get
Okay,
in
I
here. Come on.
need to heal, because I
Yeah,
don't want
come in here quick.
Oh,
There's
no,
a
I've been knocked
shotgun
down.
shot.
Cover me.
Will you get up
Coming
again?
for you, Shaun.
I'm so sorry.
Got you, Shaun.
I'm sorry,
Thanks,
Shaun.
Smoker pulling me.
I know. I was like, I'm so close.
I feel like it keeps specifically picking on you.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Okay, I'm back in the fight.
You're in my way to murder Tom, so.
I got one goal in this game.
Is it to kill Tom?
The rest of
If
you are
it's not
just here
right,
to witness me kill Tom.
Grab 2 pistols if you haven't already.
2 pistols, cheap.
Oh, jockey on me.
Shaun, you got in the way again!
Shaun, no!
Tom wasn't even close to me.
Let's go down.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the hole.
Back in the tunnel?
And we're back in the tunnel.
Oh, damn it.
I'm on fire.
I can't do Hunter, your control key's in the wrong place. I have to hit it with my tongue.
Let's keep moving.
Too much fire. There we go.
Not enough.
Please be aware there may be spoilers for the Magnus archives in this stream. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
So I think it's down the lock.
Tom is too green right now.
Down.
Got you.
I've been
hold on.
deaded.
As much as I want to accomplish my mission of murdering
No,
Tom in this game,
No, no.
This is the end of
Hey,
us.
hey, Tom.
I
Hey,
feel
Tom.
like-
Come on, Tom.
I love you, Tom. Give me hugs, Tom.
It's being eaten by a jockey right now.
Give me hugs, Tom. I love you so much.
Ooh, baby. For the win.
That's what's up.
Wow,
Yeah.
we are still going.
There's a jockey
we
trying
are.
to punch me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Got
You get Tom, I'll cover.
Yeah.
No.
So I think this tunnel
let's go!
You know?
Great shot, Harlan.
Yes. Keep going. Oh no, I'm pinned.
Not anymore.
There's a
We got this.
coach behind us.
I got her, you cover me,
You got
Tom.
it. Yeah, I'm covering you.
Behind us is a
Are we
charger
able
or
to
something
finish
big.
the round, though?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
God
Got
damn
it.
it.
Stop shooting me.
I will not
Some
stop
say
shooting.
I was
ever.
targeted.
Definitely an assassination attempt.
More guns in here?
Charger.
Yes!
I feel that I'm being
Yeah!
targeted. I'm not gonna lie. You guys are doing an amazing job of keeping me honest.
All we do.
Nom nom! I love you,
Ding,
Tom.
ding, ding.
Give me kisses.
I'll cover you, you got
I'm on it. Oh fuck. Behind.
I got you, baby.
Tom, we just want hugs.
Definitely, yeah.
Get your hugs from someone else. We're only dealing out pain tonight.
Oh fuck. First.
Shut the door.
No one can come through, right?
That works. There's definitely not a hole here. Ah!
Hey, Tom. I love you, Tom.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Run. Run. They got me.
I'm gonna backslap him.
Huzzah!
Oh, Tom.
I need help or I'm gonna die next knockdown.
You can do it. You can do it.
See, Tom, I just loved you. I loved you so much,
You
Tom.
did. You did.
You and
I
me,
love,
baby,
I love
like always.
fiercely. I love fiercely.
Bollocks just fell off a building.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Ammo in here, darling.
I mean, I think there's something quite poetic about Harlan to go being the end of
Yeah, hells yeah.
Stuck on the window.
Oh, I'm dead.
Did you manage to dodge that boomer? How?
Oh no.
Oh,
This is
The
good.
last action hero.
Yeah, well, I'm going down.
That's a lot of that's a lot of zombies.
got him!
the
Get him!
I also
Go,
suspect-
my AI brethren!
How are you still alive?
This is happening.
Again, it's death goes.
Okay, so
Oh my
it's
god,
us
that
to
was so
survive
much
and then
fun.
we'll
Yeah.
call it. Okay.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna call it off this as well.
I think
Hey, we did good,
I
though.
think we're
Did
calling after
amazing.
this because it's the last round of the thing, isn't
It
it?
is the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
round of the phone, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
I don't think it is. I think this is only the second one.
No, it's. You need
I mean, you guys are gonna make it really far, I'm sure.
Oh, right. Yes.
Now remember, everyone, Tom is not a friend anymore. We don't want his hugs.
Yeah, no hugs from Tom.
Hands to yourself.
All the hugs. It's all
We only give hugs. We're not here to receive hugs.
Okay. All right. Are you ready to enter the tunnel of love?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Don't need money.
Chug, 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 chug.
Ah!
Don't need a jockey to
Roll, somebody's your frogs.
my face.
They do this thing where they like work, but like together.
Yeah.
Like,
But like without saying anything.
Great minds think alike, obviously.
Oh, sorry.
Reloading.
I think it's this way.
You guys technically have the benefit of having already seen the level before.
Yeah, you have a whole leg up on it.
Yeah, but you have the. Sorry, I can't talk. Shooting.
Ah, bollocks.
Ah, yes, run, my pretty zombie.
No, you went the wrong way. Wrong way.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Alice, you fool! You foolish NPC!
Look out for the spitter behind.
Okay.
Don't let them leave this hall. They die here.
Oh God! Everyone, stop dying long enough for me to save you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, alright, this way,
All right.
this way.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh
Let's go.
God!
Can I just... Okay. Ah, damn it! Come on!
Did someone say that we had to end this? 'Cause,
I don't want hugs, there's a boomer.
Stop!
I want hugs from my health pack, that's what I want. Alright.
Oh God! Right.
Okay.
Okay, alright, we got this.
We got ourselves into.
I've
yeah,
got
get her now,
one
she's
health.
healing. Yeah.
Just
Do it.
cover me.
Nice.
yes.
Double
Damn it!
whammy.
They're on the NPC.
The NPC is too valuable. Oh, I've got
No!
a thing.
Help!
I see that.
Help!
Sit on him,
Where are
baby.
you?
Help!
No.
You can call Shaun, baby.
Help.
That's fine.
I'm literally dying.
Oh, so
I got you, buddy. Don't worry. I'm hugging you right now.
trying,
You
I'm
can feel my
trying.
hug.
Stop! I don't want your hugs. Oh God! There's two of them.
Baby.
Oh God! That was an execution.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, are you gone?
You got this,
Okay.
April.
No,
That
come
was
on!
Violent.
Damn it!
Stick with her. Stick with her.
I'm with you. I'm trying.
I'm all alone.
Oh, that was a long range
There's
grab.
no one here beside.
Oh God! Shoot him, April.
Good job,
Well
Wow.
done, everyone.
Oh, for God's sake!
I say.
Wow.
That was a massacre.
Unacceptable. Right. Apparently that's us. That's us. Dunzo.
Yeah, that's us done.
GG, everyone.
GG.
GG.
Yes.
GG.
There was a game and you were good at it.
Fine.
I'm going to say there is look at the network members there just bossing it. I wasn't even very good.
Oh yeah, that's it. We have to make them look good. That's why.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
You gotta big them up, you see. So that's why I was playing with this. With this. God.
We need that for the rest of the
Yes, fine. Here you go. Right. Well, on that, thank you everyone for joining us. Apparently we're going to ignore that. Thank you for joining us. And would everyone care to do a plug? Who wants to do a plug and remind us of who you are, why you're here, and what you do?
Yeah. My name is Harlan Guthrie. I make Malevolent, which is a horror audio drama. And I'm here with my lovely wife.
Yes, I am
Hello.
Joe
Yay.
Guthrie, and I make Dice Shame along with Harlan, which is a D&D actual play podcast, and it's really fun.
Yay.
Yeah, you can check that out at
Yeah.
diceshamepodcast.com and malevolent.ca.
That's right.
Irrespective.
Anyone else?
Oh yeah, I'm Shaun. I make Wake of Corrosion. It's a weird horror sci-fi, and you can find it on wakeofcorrosion.com.
And I'm April. I make Rusty Quill originals. Thank you guys so much for supporting the Kickstarter. I do also the art for the merch design, so like the exclusive.
April did
merch
the
design.
Kickstarter design. How
I
good is
did.
it? How
Yeah.
good is that Kickstarter t-shirt?
I also did the new logo, which Alex and I are both absolutely like over the moon about. So I can't wait for you guys to see that one too.
We
But
went,
yeah.
we went deep.
Yeah.
We went really, really
I have
also really did.
unnecessarily
It's just
extra
lovely.
on it. I love it. It's also quite pretty.
Yeah, I think so too. I would wear a shirt with that on, and possibly will in the future.
Oh my.
Oh.
But we're gonna have to play more of this later at some point.
Absolutely. Right.
Yeah.
At this point, then, I think that's everyone. If I've missed you, please let me know. Last chance. Going once.
I mean, I haven't said goodbye, but goodbye, and please, audience, go and listen to any of the network shows because they're
Who
all
are
amazing.
you?
Wow,
Yeah.
thanks,
I'm Tom. He, him. My job is to tell you how great the network shows are, but in this specific situation, I would like to point out that they are also great. So go listen to them.
I will kill you, Tom.
No!
I will find you and I will murder you with my zombie hands.
That's fair. That's fair.
Murdered by hugs.
Right. On that one, then, thank you, everyone. I think we're going to transition into our final bit of the stream.
Yes, I think it is now time for the Q&A.
It is now time. It is time.
Cheers. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, everyone. It's
Thank
been
you
an
so much.
absolute pleasure.
Thanks. Bye, folks.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
I'm so sorry, I just yawned so loudly.
It's okay, I'm boring to be around.
No! Lies. Absolute lies. Okay. It's just, oh.
Okay, so I think we are going to be getting Johnny joining us.
Okay.
Here again. It's me, Johnny.
Hello, I'm Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Here I am. Hello.
I do love that jumper.
It's so,
It's so good. It was a present from Forbidden Planet.
Yeah.
So
I wish I was on first name terms with a major brand.
yeah. So me and 4B, we were FP to their mates. I know. I was down a week and a bit ago signing some books and like doing a little interview stuff thing, which is on their YouTube now, I think. And the whole time that we were recording this interview, it was in this really cool like back room that was sort of halfway between a stock room and like an exhibition. It was all like really old, weird, niche Funko Pops and like art bits, and it was very cool. I mean, I'm not a big Funko Pop fan, but it was there were a lot of them, and it created an effect. But the whole time on the table we were doing this interview, on the table was this jumper, and like because the room was like had slight stock room vibes, I was like, I don't know why that jumper's on the table. I hope it's for me. It could be for me, but if it's not for me, I can't be like, hey, is that just you?
I love the idea that at any signing or whatever Johnny goes to, he's like, I want stuff. What? Is that stuff? Is that cup?
Yeah,
Can I
what,
have that
like-
cup? I want that cup. Is that
Yeah,
that napkin,
like-
that used napkin? Can I have? I want it. I want that. I'm gonna have that.
Yeah, so but I could and then at the end they were like, "Oh, we've got a present." I was like, "I really hope it's this jumper," and they're like, "It's that jumper," and the rest is on my torso.
And the rest is theft.
Firstly, Martin, can I get you to turn this monitor off because it's really distracting to me?
I was really enjoying watching the AI die whilst we were talking. Like, it's really...
Oh yeah, how were the zombies?
They were loud.
Tom is a problem, and Martin thought it'd be funny to give me a trackpad to play with.
In Martin's
Yeah,
defense,
Martin
that
is
very
correct.
funny.
Yeah.
It's a good choice. Stand by
My
the
hands hurt now.
Oh. Are we only expecting you two?
I believe it's just the two of us for some protocol Q&A stuff.
Wonderful. Okay.
Now, Johnny, we can share
Yes.
some things, but behave. Not
okay,
of
I
your
don't-
shenanigans.
I don't know what we're allowed to or not allowed to say, but I'll try to.
All right.
Shenanigans.
No.
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 Okay, that's fine.
No.
Okay, this first question. This is from Ed. What's a big difference between TMA and TMP that you're most excited to explore, story-wise or making-of-wise?
It's the one. I mean, like, it's the trouble is, I can't say any of them because all the things that I am really excited about the differences
They are quite deep.
are like
Quite bad.
differences that are going to come out over the course of the story in ways that will be, I'm very hopeful, quite surprising and quite engaging. But let's just say we are thinking about things differently.
Yes.
And I'll be honest, I'm really excited. Like, I'm really excited to revisit some old voices in new ways, but I'm also really excited to like get my hands on some fresh characters.
Yeah.
You know, to sculpt some
and make them
sculpt-
miserable.
Yeah, yeah, in new ways.
New, exciting, horrible ways.
Yeah.
What about you, Alex?
Couple of things. One is, as Johnny was saying earlier, because of how we're doing it, Johnny explicitly sat me down and went, I want a lot more of you in this because it will make it feel like a different perspective and so on. So
Because so much of the original is me. Is like how I think of and feel about like fear and this sort of thing. So yeah.
So that's why for this one I was like, Johnny, bureaucracy, more of it. All of that, please. No. But in all seriousness, there's a bit more of... Basically, I've been able to put in some weird shit I've wanted to for a long time. And then the second one is... How do I put it? Speaking honestly and untruthfully, it's really, really rare you get to work on a project like this. And what I mean by that is, let's say the Kickstarter all goes well and it all lands and everything's wonderful and we're doing this and that and the other.
Alex, just to be clear, it has.
Nothing lands until it's landed.
Okay, no, fair.
But yeah, Johnny's right. I catastrophize horrendously, so nothing's landed. But no, in all seriousness, it's that with the stage that we're at, we get to do it properly, knowing that I'm not going to have to make huge compromises on story to work around it. You know, it's different. It's just a very different beast. And then you combine that with we get to come out of the gate running. And it's stuff like it affords the luxury of time. And that doesn't mean we're going to delay, but it's really, really different running and keeping up with yourself and going, cool, let's build this tower stably and strong and build up. It's a different thing. Because you have to remember is when we made Magnus, although I had faith in the project, like, real talk, I was literally homeless when Magnus launched.
Yeah.
And that's not an exaggeration. I was bouncing from one random location to another, worried that I was potentially mortally ill. I seemed not to be, which is good. Like, having been heavily poisoned.
Just for context, the place Alex was living when we started recording Magnus turned out to have asbestos in...
Well, more specifically, it was subjected to grossly irresponsible and unacceptable maintenance, which exposed me and Hannah actually to massive amounts of dangerous particles.
Ooh.
But anyway, they destroyed everything that we owned. So bear in mind that Magnus launched when I was told, like, Magnus launched almost the same day I was told, you need to go out, avoid humans, buy some new clothes, bring back the clothes you're wearing so we can burn them in front of you. That's not a joke. I wasn't allowed to have anything.
The idea of burning your clothes in front of you.
The only reason they let me go buy clothes is because they went, we need those clothes. And I went, everything I own is on fire. What do you want? And they went, fine, you're allowed to leave, don't touch anyone, and come back and we'll burn it. So Magnus started there. That was the starting block for Magnus.
Stop laughing, Martin.
So like I don't want to tell the like dangerous chemical disposal people their job, but is burning the asbestos the best way to get rid of it?
Honestly, yes. I know a bunch about it now, and it's because
of course.
What you do is if you burn it in a controlled condition, you end up with ash that's far easier to dispose of, and it stops things like people maybe lifting a coat and trying to sell it later. That's going to kill whoever wears it. But anyway, yeah. Long story short, if that was the bar we started at, can you imagine how I feel about? Should we do this with a budget, with a roof over your head? With clothes on your back. I said I started it on a shoestring. I mean, literally, the only thing that survived that, this is not an exaggeration, was the podcasting equipment, because it was separate and was saved. That was it. Everything was gone. So we got Magnus to where it was from there. The idea of starting from here is really exciting because there were so many limiting factors that just don't apply. Even if we hadn't have done the Kickstarter, it's different. But with it, it's just different, and you don't get the chance to do something like this without, 100 executives breathing down your neck telling, no, it needs more talking monkeys. Like, it's a rare
Now
opportunity.
you just
and I
have me
recognise it for
being
what it
like,
is.
Alex, it needs more talking monkeys.
Yeah, but when you say I believe it, Johnny, because you know what you're talking about. And also the monkeys say horrible things, just awful things.
Everyone goes on about the monkey's paw, but I'm like, what about the rest of that cursed monkey?
That is a cursed monkey. So yeah, sorry, I went into deep into real talk there for a moment, but yeah, I don't talk about it too much. But it was a bleak time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice to be doing it differently now.
I'm glad. Ooh, this one is from Tziki.
Tzatziki.
Ziggy, yeah.
Tzigi.
Ziggy.
In the.
That's-
Do you know them, Johnny?
They're a regular over at my Friday video game.
Nice. In the Patreon Kickstarter outtakes video, you mentioned arguing about the title of TMA2. What were the other options?
Got him here.
Ooh! Okay, I'm excited.
I wrote. In fact, so this is.
That's not even lined paper. That is grid paper.
All the better for the maths. All scripts are maths.
Oh!
Look, it has a histogram. It's got graphs. Look. It's got a 5-dimensional vector. Okay.
Terrible.
I'm not even lying. Okay, where is it? Let me dig it up. Where are they?
So a lot of it was we wanted a title which was going to establish like the thing is what we actually had was pretty much the same challenge as most sort of sequels have of not wanting to give too much away, but at the same time not be too generic and definitely tie into like the sense of continuity, but at the same time we wanted to make sure it felt like a new thing. It had its own title. It wasn't just the Magnus Archives 2, which I know that's what the Kickstarter was called because SEO is a harsh mistress. But so most of them are like actually just. I imagine almost every sequel that has some sort of subtitle has a very similar list because there's like a certain list of like words that are really good for this sort of title.
Yeah.
So were the titles like the Magnus Archives : something else?
No, more things like the Magnus Legacy. The Magnus. I forget. Alex, you have the list.
Yeah, I'm trying to dig it up. It's almost like I've said the word protocol so much; it's not a particularly useful phrase to search.
Magnus Contingency was
that
one.
was one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, there were quite a few, but eventually we landed on Protocol because Protocol has that bureaucratic.
Yeah,
vibe.
I'm gonna keep looking. There's some of them I won't be able to say because we were like, those are each too much. But I can say that basically I wrote a list of like 20 and went to Johnny, I hate all of these apart from this one. So they weren't particularly good, but I'll
like the thing is, like Protocol was actually one of like the very first.
It was the
and we were
first
like
one, and then you were always like, oh, I can beat that.
Yeah, like it was. You know how sometimes you'll have a thing at the start, and you're like, okay, well that's a decent baseline, but I think we can do better. And then you spend like 2 weeks not doing better until eventually you're like, you know what? I think we actually just got it first time, and you didn't want to because you assume because it's so rare that you just get something first time.
Yeah,
you assume that your first draft is always going to be just the first draft.
You're going to need to move on to the next one, and I'll just go, and then start yelling them out.
All right, then.
Sorry, I just noticed in the chat, Lotus Flare being like,
I got him.
Magnus Identity, which is very much, it is actually kind of like the Magnus Ultimatum, the Magnus Supremacy.
Yeah.
Like, not those, but that vibe.
So, some of these I wrote as suggestions. Johnny wrote a bunch as well, but yeah, we basically came to it quite quickly. So, Magnus Protocol, Magnus Contingency, Magnus Incident, the
Magnus Incident,
the Magnus Fragments.
Oh yeah, I like Fragments were fun, but they were too much like Archives. Like, we didn't want anything like we had a few like Collection was another one, but that didn't
Magnus Ruins Murders.
The Magnus Murders.
Oh yeah, like the Magnus Murders was an idea from before we had like the story progression locked in. I'll be honest, the Magnus Murders would no longer really work as a title because
No,
I
we
don't
kind
think
of moved
there's
away
actually
from what that was
that
pushing
many
for.
murders.
It's barely got any murders, just some. The Magnus Inquiry, which I steered us away from, it felt okay because it felt a bit too legalese.
Yeah, same with Magnus Inquest.
And there was the Magnus Interrogations, which was way too
harsh.
Way too harsh. Yeah, the Magnus Interviews was boring. The ones that sort of stuck out to me, there was the Magnus Signal.
The Magnus Signal.
The Magnus Effect.
Good.
That was another one that was a good one. So Signal and Effect were my sort of front runners. But I literally went, listen, it's going to be Protocol, Signal, or Effect. Like, I've sent that message. And then I went, oh, no, wait, sorry. Because the actual first one I suggested was Contingency.
Yes.
Magnus Contingency. And then it was like Protocol. And it's like, yeah, Protocol.
I'll be honest.
We'll try and beat it.
I'll be honest. Like, while I have absolute confidence that at the end of writing and producing and releasing the Magnus Protocol, we will both look directly into the camera and say with 100% honesty, we're not doing any more Magnus. There is always the theoretical possibility that there may someday be yet another series. And in that case, it may be that this Twitch stream becomes something of an article where they're like, oh, they did go with that name after all. Because I think this title format is probably something that we would stick with.
The last ones were the Magnus Enigma.
Oh, the Magnus Enigma. Yeah, I like that.
The Magnus Inheritance. That was okay, but it gave it, I felt, the wrong tone. And then the Magnus Recordings, which I actively was like, no.
The Magnus Recordings, like, that's yeah, that
bad. The word you're looking for is bad, Johnny. I wasn't a fan of Recordings, but yeah, like Signal, I liked. Signal was a strong contender for me. Effect was, but yeah, I stand by Protocol though.
Oh no, absolutely. I think Protocol's the best one based on what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like I think the best. I think I really like the Magnus Effect, but the Magnus Effect was not actually. It didn't feel true to what the story we were telling, what the world we were building was.
Chat does have one suggestion which I quite like.
Magnus Muppets.
Yeah. I would argue actually a Magnus Muppets archive is much more in their naming.
Okay.
It would be it would be the Muppets.
Sorry,
Magnus
the Muppets Magnus archives. Even sorry, that's a word swap. But yeah, that's the standard, right?
So in the Magnus Muppets, which person is the one human?
I'm the human.
Yeah, sorry, he would be.
Obviously,
okay, Jonathan Sims is the only human.
I need you to know now.
Also, because I'd get to work with Kermit the Frog.
Chat, you need to hear this now because this is really important. I have for years wanted to work on a show that involves proper puppetry. I'm not joking. This isn't a joke. I would rip my arm off to do stuff with puppetry. Like, I've actively discussed how to do it with Martin.
Alex, don't. That will make it so much harder.
Magnus. I would have loved to do Magnus with puppetry. I think it's an incredible art form, but it's really difficult to do it in an audio podcast.
Yes. You might like Starship by Team Starkid. It's like a sci-fi spoof.
I'd watch it.
But they're puppeting these massive bug creatures.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'll send you some stills. You might like it.
There's been a weird uptick of they did a Finding Nemo, Shark's Tale kind of thing with puppet crime ones recently, where there was both fuzz and something else. So naturally, I've watched both of those.
The something murders.
The Thicky Town Murders.
Yes, that's
the Happy Town Murders.
Happy Town Murders.
Something
I think
like
it was.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Petrarchy. This is a really good question actually. Petrarchy says, "Will the unexpected outpouring of financial support in this Kickstarter make the production more complex? And if yes, how?"
I mean, I think this is mainly a question for Alex, but like my gut instinct says, I mean, massively yes, but in both good and bad ways.
Yeah. That's a very good assessment. Yeah.
Like fundamentally, it frees our hand in an awful lot of ways, but the fact that our hand is free in this sense will probably mean that what we are reaching for is more complicated. Like different productions and processes or larger casts are things that this money allows, but also additional complications. Plus, doing that on top of all the various stretch goals, which were unlocked by this amount of money,
Yeah.
means that there's a lot more to like. It is, yeah, and there's a lot which is like, oh, that's going to be really fun to dig into, and like that's an extra complication, but it's a really good one. But most of it also comes with that's going to take a lot of like time and like.
So there's going to be a lot more
The,
balancing.
the show itself is not going to be like 300,000 times bigger and better than we anticipate. It doesn't work like that. But yeah, Johnny summed it up quite well. Noticed on chat, yes, I do love Don't Hum Me, I'm Scared. I haven't seen the TV version, but I have seen the web stuff. And in terms of things being more complicated, yes. However, you need to be aware that production in anything has this concept of critical mass, which is where it doesn't matter how much money you throw at a thing, there are certain limiting factors. Time's one of them.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, you know, the Lord of the Rings film, the Lord of the Rings series recently, okay? That was a budget of what, $1 billion?
Yeah.
Do you notice that there weren't 700 episodes? They could have made 700 episodes with £1 billion, but it wasn't a good idea. But yeah, Johnny's right. Once you factor in the stretch goals and stuff like that, I think people underestimate how much work goes into a live show. Like a proper, like, you're doing it properly, you're making sure everything's done and organised, and then it's touring, so you have to factor that into, like, design elements
Oh
and
God,
stuff.
yeah! I need to write a live show now.
Yep.
Way ahead. All in the book,
I know,
Johnny.
I
It's
know.
all in the book. But no, it will be more complicated. Even beyond the sort of like, 10 episodes to 20 to 30, whatever. But also, it's a trap, and I've taught directors before. I've taught improv. I've taught writing and so on. It is a trap that people fall into, which is bigger is better.
Yeah.
No, better is better. And I don't mean that to be a shithead. But
You are absolutely correct. That goes for so many things.
And it happens with books a lot. So I don't do this much anymore. But it's like people will write this massive epic tome, and I'm like, you have an absolutely fantastic novella, and you have a god awful epic. Doesn't happen very often, and I'd never phrase it that cruelly.
It's like I'll be honest that there is a real danger in a like a massively successful Kickstarter like this. That is similar to the danger you find in very high profile writers who can clearly who no editor is willing to stand against anymore. And like the number of the number of massive epic books from huge name writers that would be 200% better if they were 60% the length and had been properly edited. But they were clearly they clearly had the weight to be like, no, we don't need this editing. And oddly enough, I think on a company level, having a large budget and this is for an independent podcast, this is a colossal budget.
Yeah.
And so I think there's a similar danger there, but it's the sort of thing that being aware is the first step to avoiding.
But also bear in mind, we priced the actual project as we needed to hit, what was it, 110 I think it was, or something, to do 3 of 30, right?
Yeah.
We're not doing something 6 times bigger, because to get those higher figures, you're on the hook for more things, like Johnny says.
Yeah.
And all of this has been budgeted. So it's like, if we were to raise, I don't know, a little bit more, there's no version where I'm like, oh, go on, we'll sneak a US tour in. It's physically impossible.
Yeah.
It literally is not possible unless you raise the funds. So it's one of those things where if people don't want it, that's fine. If we don't raise enough, that's fine. But don't fall under the assumption of going, on top of all of the stretch goals, it will be 6 times more somehow. It doesn't work like that. It will be better, don't get me wrong. Like Johnny says, you don't get this opportunity very often, but you do have to factor in a bit of reality in that fulfilling all the elements to get to those higher levels is a draw of time. And in a project like this, time starts to be the sort of secret magic sauce that no one talks about, because you can't clone Johnny. I keep trying and they won't take.
There's a lot of screaming, and then Alex is like, get the spade, and I'm like, have you again?
There's nothing more disturbing than seeing the beard grow and no other part of the face.
Oh,
Oh God! Oh, Alex, why?
It's like a neck
but-
wig.
And I'll be honest, like I am sick of Tuesday mornings that start with having to kill a malformed clone of myself with a hammer.
It gets old.
It's just
And
like,
the
that's
hammers
not-
wear
I
out.
mean, I mean, they do. They do. You wouldn't think it, but they do.
I'm going to move
anyway.
on. I'm going to move on. both
You
of
forgot
you.
what it was like interviewing the two of us together.
I
'cause we
completely-
just
every
we
time
just
I
keep
forget.
going and going
Right.
and going. We're both trained to vamp. You have to stop us. You can't just keep letting it run.
I know. Right. This one's from Sazandorable. If Magnus 1 was nearly a rich chocolate tort of tragedy and effectively a grim souffle, what are your baking confection plans for Magnus 2?
I think that that it is a chocolate eclair that comes in that you think you're just getting the one, but it's actually a multi-pack.
What do you think? Multiple chocolate eclairs of horror?
The cream is like cream. It's like cream, but with brackets S at the beginning, so it's full of.
Oh, Scream.
It's a baked Alaska full of ball bearings, and you only realise that you've eaten them after you've already swallowed.
The thing is, mine at least still sounds tasty. Alex. We do want people to consume this product.
They'll consume it. It's the best looking baked Alaska they've ever seen. But it's going to burn them every single part of the way down. It's going to break their toilet at the other end.
Also, I feel like you're always going on at me about spoilers, and you have just spoiled that in the Magnus Protocol we've destroyed Alaska.
Shut up, Johnny.
Right. I don't think you can answer this question, so I might... No, I'll ask it, and then you can tell me. From Anonymous, will Johnny and Alex be returning as voice actors in the Magnus Protocol?
So, in the most recent update interview, I've admitted that my voice will be appearing in some form within the show at some point.
Yeah, I think at this point, like, there's only so many times we can be like, "You'll see," wink, before being like, "Yes, our voices will be in the Magnus Protocol. We are not going to say where, when, or how much, because therein lies the big spoilers."
I'd be very surprised if you could predict. Like, very surprised.
I will also say that John and Martin are not main characters. They are not protagonists.
Yeah. Definitely not.
But our voices will be in the podcast.
That's a good way of putting it. Our voices will be in the podcast, yes.
Yeah. From another _archivist, is the Magnus Protocol still going to have a statement format, or will it be something different?
Good question.
Oh, this is something that me and Alex have been really wrestling with the last, 5-6 months?
I'm happy to give a straight down the line answer as well, Johnny. We don't need to veil this.
Sure. Go ahead then, because I think you've got the format a bit.
So I'm not going to lay out what the alternates are at this stage. I don't want to. But we had a serious sit down going, listen, a lot of Magnus's aesthetic was determined by need. And with those needs removed, if we raise a crap ton of money, which we have done so far, because it could fail.
I think your metaphor was like
literally
a meteor could hit the Kickstarter.
If a meteor hit the Kickstarter headquarters, I suspect our Kickstarter would fail. But
we're not exaggerating. Like a week in, I was writing with Alex, and Alex was like, "Well, if the Kickstarter does well," and I was like, "Alex, it's literally on like £450,000 right now. It's done well." And he was like, "Yeah, but it's not finished yet.
It's not real till it's
know."
real. But yeah, in terms of alternate formats to statements, yes. I'd be lying if I said that statements aren't going to, prove a chunk of this. Obviously, like that's kind of in the DNA. But speaking very openly, so I have saved. So I use on my phone. I have a very specific process that I follow for making new projects.
Sure.
But as a result, that means, without exaggeration, I have about 12 pretty fleshed out projects sat in the back pocket, just ready to go. It's a writer thing. It's so that when people say pitch, you can go pitch, and every single one's just good to go. So I have a roster of shows, some at this scale, some small or whatever. And for one of them, I had set myself the target of as many interesting formats as possible. And then one of the things that you can do with when you have that backlist is you can cannibalize. So I literally sat down with Johnny and went, listen, I have this other project which I will still pursue at a later date, but I did a bunch of work on what would a statement look like if we did this and if we changed this. If I didn't want to do a statement but did want to capture this tone, how would I do it? And then just presented that to Johnny as just a list. At which point we went, that'll absolutely work. So yeah, there are statements, but there are other formats within this as well.
So like to give an example, like interviews.
Yeah, that's a really simple one.
Interviews, reports, admissions forms, dialogue from like phone calls.
And
this
now I'm
sort
going
of
to
thing.
stop you there before we give any more.
Yeah. But so while it will not revolve around statements in the sense of like statement of etc. Because that was the Magnus Archives. That was the heart of what the Magnus Archives was, and this is not the Magnus Archives. But we are still carrying the spirit of. I don't like found footage is such a like you say the words found footage, people have such a lot of preconceptions around that word, but like
verisimilitude in a storytelling.
Verisimilitude, yeah, and for playing with formats and mediums, and which I think that is going to be at the heart of.
And I'll say this without contextualizing it in any way. I've been doing a lot of work thinking about lensing.
I don't know what lensing is.
I'm not going to explain it on this stream.
That's fine. Okay.
I have to keep that vague.
Ooh, Anonymous. Which stretch goal are you most excited about?
So I've mentioned this before in the interview recently, but I'll say it again, which is Sam the Music Man and I have known each other since we were 3. We shared baths together as toddlers. I'll say it. I'm a proud man. But yeah, we swore, literally, like little kind of pact style, that I think it was even after Lord of the Rings, because we queued for hours to see Lord of the Rings, like best seats in the house for the premiere and so on, and basically swore that I would make basically big budget films and work my way up to them, and then Sam will do the music. So as a result, I've set myself a very personal goal for a long time now, which is I wanted to be there to see Sam conducting an orchestra on a project I've put together, because I'd be incredibly proud of him.
Aww.
And it would mean a huge amount to me in a way that I choke up more than I'm pretending, like I'm not putting it on. It's a huge deal for me. And we've passed that stretch goal, which means that we get to do orchestral music stuff. Not every single episode is going to have a full orchestra for 30 minutes. But my point is that I still get to do that.
Yeah.
And I know it's not a huge deal for him. He has done music for huge projects. Check out his IMDb.
Like loads of films and TV shows.
He's been associated for like Oscar-winning films that won a bunch of awards for their music and stuff. But nonetheless, for me to be able to go, do it, dude, do it, and just sit there going, yeah. I really, really wanted that, and the fact that we've hit that goal is a big deal for me. But that isn't a because I think the project would be wonderful. It's just purely personal. Like I've wanted to see that for 27 years, more 30 years. So yeah, that's a big deal for me.
What about you, Johnny? What are you looking forward to?
Well, for me, obviously the one I would love to say would be going ghost hunting with Alex, but cards on the table, I don't think we're hitting 1 million. Would love to, but realistically, I don't think that's actually happening. Of the ones that are definitely happening, I have this. My sort of serious answer is actually all the guest writers, because I really like writing with other people, and these last few years I've been mainly doing writing on my own, and I'm really looking forward to working with a lot of new people and just seeing where writing with all these really cool people leads the show. And the sort of the less boring answer is I'm really looking forward to the UK live tour actually, because being on stage is in my blood, and I haven't
We're both
done
there,
it.
kids, secretly.
I haven't done it.
Secretly,
no one knows that we're quite dramatic.
done it
You're
like
in a black turtleneck.
4 years or something. Like,
Stop, Lovey,
I mean,
stop.
I used to, like, between the ages of 18 and 28, I was up at the Edinburgh Fringe every year, just like either working at a venue or being in a show, or like, and just immersing myself in that. And the idea of like being able to like go on tour and like sleep in hotels for a week or two and do a bunch of shows is really, it's like, oh yeah.
It's been a
I'll be
while
honest,
since I toured in major theatre venues.
I would love to do a US tour, and if we hit that, that'll be amazing. But I'm actually more excited about the prospect of the UK tour, just because like it feels more like home. Like specifically touring and going and doing shows around the UK feels like home to me in a weird way.
That's really nice. Those are really nice answers from both of you. Also, if you see me looking in this direction, it's because Martin is sitting here and occasionally dancing and giggling right next to me.
Churning out notes occasionally that just say things like, oh, thanks.
Lol. Oh, this is one that I'm wondering about, but you might have partially answered already. So, by Wonderland 98, can we take the "Oh Hello" teaser as a canon moment from the Magnus Protocol, or was it just promotional?
That's a good question.
I'm like, I'll be honest. I'm gonna answer this very like honestly, which is the former that will definitely become the latter, because
100%, yeah.
Okay.
Like it was at the time of the teaser, we had a lot of the bones established of a lot of the bones of Protocol hashed out, but I'll be honest, we argued for a long time over what that teaser should be.
Yeah.
And eventually it was the hand kind of, so like we were basically told we've just got to have something.
It
we
literally
were
hit the point of like, you have a day left.
And so we were just like, and so honestly, it was like, what is the most, what is the almost the most generic thing we can have going out there that we will definitely be able to integrate into whatever, like the actual, like however we finally crystallize Protocol in the story, we can definitely roll it in somewhere.
It's not a hard one to reverse engineer, whereas if we to commit to something huge, it's like,
yeah.
Oh no, for whatever reason, this storyline can't happen. Oh no!
Exactly. So the answer is it is. I mean, it is canon. It will be in the canon, but also probably don't read too much into it because it's something that is going to be tied into Protocol.
I'm very sorry, Johnny. Alex has just seen something in the chat.
In chat. Oh, it's the smartest thing I've ever
What's
seen.
that?
What Martin's middle name is? The K stands for potassium. You fucking genius! I love you so much. I don't know who wrote that. That is the funniest fucking thing I've seen in so long. Honest to God, I absolutely salute you. That is the best, without a hands down, that is the best answer I've seen to that yet.
Very good.
That is so funny. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail, but that is
No, I was pretty much.
genius.
I was rambling because I'd come to the end of my answer, but nothing else was presenting itself.
Your answer's bang on though, and very honest.
Yeah, like it'll be in there, but don't build theories on it.
Yeah.
Because it's being tied. It will be tied in rather than built upon.
Yeah.
Sure. I've got another question from an anonymous person. This is a slightly different direction. So I'm going to London for the first time next year. Are there any interesting places in and around London that you've used as inspiration for the setting of the Magnus Protocol?
I would be willing to share the location that we've been discussing, Johnny, if you would. But if you're not, that's okay.
Is it the one that I know about?
Go for it.
Yeah? You sure?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a thing to do with Magnus Protocol, which is Johnny and I have been mining our actual lives a little bit. Just because, it's interesting and so on.
Yeah.
And so as a result, we actually met at the original Royal Mint building in London, which is right near Tower Bridge.
Yeah, so the Royal Mint Court used to be it used to be the Royal Mint.
Yeah.
And so it's this huge old, very much like building.
Bang on! That's the best impression of that building I've seen.
If the building could talk, it would say,
But most of it these days is let out to various other companies.
Yeah.
Very private companies, including the one where me and Alex both worked when we first met, and we met in the basement of Royal Mint Court. And while the interior, the interior is incredibly mundane workaday office,
wildly uninspiring,
and the outside is huge and old and Victorian and impressive. And so when we were talking about, where's the actual because all different civil service departments are based in different buildings.
Yeah.
So we were talking about where would it be, and we were like, what if the OIR was in Royal Mint Court? So if you want to see the building that is in our heads when we are talking about the OIR, it will be Royal Mint Court.
Yeah. But I would say, I'm trying to be very careful here.
Okay.
It has proven to be an incredibly rich location in a way I wasn't expecting.
I know the answer to that one.
Also, if you're interested in the building that was in my head and that I used as the location, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've explicitly said
you've shared this, but it's been a long time.
But the Chelsea College, the building that is currently the Chelsea College of Art and Design, is the place that I think that was the Magnus Institute in my head. Aside from that, just have a wander around central London, get lost in some back alleys.
Don't advise people to get lost in back alleys.
Honestly,
anything can happen in London's back alleys.
Not these days, Helen. I'll be honest. Post-pandemic, London's not interesting enough to have horrible
Muggers in my day were far more.
Yeah, they were more interesting. I'll be honest. Post-pandemic, London has. It's not as vibrant as it once was. And it's not specifically the pandemic. It's that because over the last 10 years, so much of London has become not even commercialized. It's an investment portfolio for the overseas hyper rich these days, and so much of it is just empty apartments that are investment for other
yeah. Oh, it's really annoying to see all the empty buildings with the lights still on.
Yeah, and just the number of the number of really interesting places and cool things that 7-8 years ago I'd been oh yeah, you need to go here. Oh, you need to check this out. They're all gone. So
here's a fun little extra, which is I can't go into too much detail. We've been most recently doing a lot of talking about the identity of London. Ooh, what is the identity of London? How does it work? Why does it work like that? Does it have to work like that? And stuff like that. And I'm not going to go down any more than that, but we've actually done a lot of big talk about London.
Yeah, well, it's also because I've been moving out as well. I've been moving up to Manchester. It's also been on my mind in a very real way. And also, it's also actually part of the third book I'm writing at the moment that I'm should be shopping around sometime next year, which is again about London as slowly dying behemoth.
Yeah.
Okay. So Alex, you have been bapped from April.
For what?
She says no more diving. You want to dive in, stop diving.
I'm going to keep diving. I'll dive as much as I want.
We have one more. Sorry, she just said thank you. We have one more question, I think. We're gonna end on a light one. Although just before,
Boo! Then dark.
Just before, I would recommend going to the Vaults if you're in London.
Oh, the Vaults is a good one to visit.
The Vault.
Oh, don't get me wrong. If you want just a list of cool places to go, I can hook
We've
you
got
up.
loads of those.
But I feel like that wasn't in the spirit of the question.
No. This is from JC. What's your favourite biscuit, both in and out of character?
Poor man's cheesecake.
Yes, you did. Again, another one that you said in the interview. It's
Poor man's cheesecake. Chocolate hobnob, and then you get Philadelphia cheese and spread it liberally on top.
That sounds amazing.
It is
I think it sounds
so
disgusting.
cheap and so good for how much money you spend. It is peak biscuit. Don't get greedy and double them up. It's not as nice as you think. It affects the ratios.
Okay. And what's Martin's favourite biscuit?
I don't know what your favourite biscuit is, Martin.
Character Martin.
Oh. Oh, God, it'd be something awful. It'd be like ginger biscuit or something.
Hey,
ginger
that's
snap.
nice.
Oh yeah, ginger snap.
Yeah, like for the Archivist at season 1, it will probably be a rich tea biscuit.
Oh, it would as well.
Like, you know, your posh digestives that you really like. I mean, they're very nice, very very sweet. I think by the end, he's probably in full hobnob mode. You know, just getting that same sweetness, but less precious about it.
Yeah.
For me,
a rougher texture.
Yeah, for me, either a really good chocolate chip cookie, or I mean, like it feels like a cheat because they are just objectively the best biscuit, but a Choco Leibniz.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah,
Really
yeah. Like I mean, it's
chocolate
just
Leibniz.
I really want
a Choco Leibniz is just objectively the best biscuit that's ever been made. So it feels like a cheat for me also to say it is my favourite biscuit. So.
Oh, go on. Okay, so I've noticed that Martin's prepped for the end. Give us another question. Go on. Just to mess with
no. I'm going to control you both. Martin, are you prepped for the end?
I'm ready for it.
Fine.
Okay,
Fine.
I think we're going to have to end the stream there.
See, look. This is what it looks like, chat. I do occasionally try to talk secrets and get forbidden.
That's
apparently
not
I'm
what's
going
happening
rogue.
here. How dare you? I have a train to catch. You cannot keep me here.
Understood. Okay, in that case, then I will probably have to call it there. Thank you for joining us, Johnny, and thank you to everyone who joined us throughout this. It's been a blast as always. I really want to kill more people as a zombie. In terms with a mouse.
There you go.
Thanks. In terms of stuff to remember, this has been, let's be honest, it's been promotional for the Magnus 2 Kickstarter, which is still running, and it will be running till Tuesday. There is a whole mess of exclusive merch and add-ons that you can get in there. The t-shirt design has been recently revealed, and it's great.
Oh, it's good.
It's very, very
We started putting the pins as an add-on after people gave a bunch of requests. On top of that, we've got the microphones, this one here, lifetime guarantee stuff, all very, very good. The dice as well, etc. And basically, it's still running till the Tuesday, so please do check it out and do try and add those add-ons if you want, because once they're gone, they're gone. However, we obviously have an arrangement with Backer Kit, so I think a couple of things might be available after. I don't remember which ones though, so I don't want to lie to people.
Sure.
So I would strongly advise, if you intend to, don't wait till Wednesday and then go, oh, I might, because you'll hate me if it's the wrong one. Beyond that, thank you finally to everyone.
Yeah.
I did not think we'd be sat in this position.
Sorry, I just saw
did-
something in chat. Yeah, the t-shirt design is the mixed design, the protocol bleeding through the Magnus one. That is the Kickstarter t-shirt design.
Yes, yeah. And as
Sasha was watching the stream. and
Demonstrating.
brought
nice.
brought me a Choco Leibniz, which I'm self-conscious to eat on stream because I eat them like a
Post-stream-
chipmunk going around the
post-stream
edges.
But,
I will just hold this until.
Hey, Sash,
I'm not
we're
on this.
gonna
You
do it
are
on stream
just-
for 1 second, which is go.
Oh!
Let's do the spin-off.
What's the spin-off?
Well, we get to, don't we?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to talk about the spin-off?
What's this?
I'm
You're
very
railroading me.
quickly.
But
very
Sasha is
quickly,
here and
Sasha.
I like them.
I'm just saying we get to do the spin-off.
Yes, I'm so excited about it.
Yay!
That
It's going to be real good, I think. Genuinely, I really do. I'm not just
Genuinely.
saying that.
I know, right? Sorry, that was it. I just wanted.
Cool, yeah, I'm excited.
That was it. Apologies. But yes, thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
We really did not expect to be getting here.
Yeah.
And I actively told people that they were being ridiculous to ask me to generate out budgets and stretch goals this high. I told people that they were being foolish and that they needed to have a bit of a reality check because all they're doing is setting themselves up for disappointment. And I'm really glad that I did a proper job and didn't phone it in, which is very lucky because I really didn't think we'd get to this level. And I want to say thank you to everyone because regardless of whether a meteorite strikes the Kickstarter or not, it's a big deal to have seen people are this on board, and I will keep saying it, which is I am more excited to work on this project than I even was for Archives, and I really liked working on Archives. I'm in, like I'm all in a way I haven't been in years, and I thank you so much to everyone for
I'll be
giving
honest.
me that.
I'll be honest, Alex. It's been really, really lovely doing this with you because it's kind of been watching you come back to life a little bit. I know, like
it's really
the
nice
last
to
few
watch you
years,
doing some creative that you love.
the last few years, like you've been doing all the business stuff, and like I know it's beating you down a lot, but watching you be like really excited about the writing has been wonderful to see.
Yeah, I'm so on board with this. But yes, anyway, I'm getting mushy on people. That's
Yeah. No, this isn't
my
a public.
trade. I'm a pain merchant.
That's your brand.
So yeah, don't get attached to any characters. They won't last long.
Johnny, anything you would like to say? To close out with?
Das Ding.
Fair.
Because I like saying it at the moment.
Thank you, Johnny, for hanging out, for being on the thing, for being willing to do all the
thank you.
show. Thank you, Alex, for being here. Thank you, Martin.
Big
for
props
doing
to
all the
Martin.
tech. Yay!
Yeah, thanks, Martin.
Thank you to all of our mods and everyone else in our little
Yes.
secret events Discord.
In
where
fact,
we
thank
put
you
all
for
the things.
all of the mods from all of the streams. You've all been doing a
Yeah.
really
You've been
good
great.
job.
Thank you to all the network people.
Yep.
Thank you to all of the Rusty Quill crew. Thank you to April and Hannah and Tom and Callum.
Are you really going to list everyone? You'll be here a long time.
I know, everyone. If I didn't
And you'll
mention
forget
you,
one person, and they are going to be devastated.
There's a deliberate reason I'm cutting you off here so that if you miss one person, it's not.
Oh, okay. All right.
Everyone who's been doing a
Everyone.
really, really amazing job because it took everyone to get the Kickstarter to where it's at.
Yes. Okay. Martin, do you want to end the stream?
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you real soon.
See ya.
I got so many streams.